Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? That feels like a message too. It's weird it keeps doing that. It's like a green screen for like 10 seconds or something. It's still there. Get that sage out. Fucking, I'm getting that sage out. Brianna, listen, you know me, right? You know I'm like, what do I say every day? Like, I can't stand gossip and gossipy fucks and jealous fucks and all that. But email me. That's like out of concern. I want to know what that. I want to know what the hell that was. And everybody email me. But can you see me yet? Can you see me, by the way? Because I can't see me. But it did come on the last time. But what the fuck is with this delay? Get that sage out. That's hilarious. Yeah, everybody, anybody that resonates with needs to get that sage out, you know, or get to somebody with sage. Am I on yet? I'm not on the screen. What's going on? What is happening? Zoom and YouTube. I really just need to be doing that. Ended at 111. The 27th of November could be a significant day, or the 1st of November, or what would that be? The 11th of January, 27th of January. You play about the numbers there. But Sagittarius season could be significant. I'm not saying it's going to take till Sagittarius. You can see, I can't see me. We can't have this. Who the fuck am I meant to do this when I can't see? What if I've got lipstick on my teeth or something? What's going on? Right, I can see me on here. If you can. Why is it doing that? I can't see me. I can't see. Wait a minute. Maybe I'll do this. Oh, there we go. I can see me now. That's fine. I refreshed it. Right. Thank you for that, Brianna. I was panicking. So, yeah, I'm joking if you don't want to tell me, but it's just I would be just because I did pick up on you in the shorts as well. That is the shorts that goes out. Wait a minute. So is your birthday on Friday? I think it's what goes out on Thursday night because it was the day before that you'll see what happened. It was a message for everyone. I was given a message about the rose codes that I was feeling coming in like that, very much sort of Mary Magdalene energy that I channel all the time. But then I got drawn to like all the wee sort of things, and basically I just felt your friend and spirit around me. And then that's what's cool about when I'm filming the shorts. I realized on the next one I was like, oh my god, it's Brianna's birthday on this day. So it was pretty amazing how she came through. So in 3 minutes I might add. Um so but you see, so maybe she was coming through with that message there too. And I'm just noticing the fact that you are obviously you're a Gemini, so I wonder if this is this anyway, we'll see. If this I hope the same shit doesn't come out again, or give us a different part of the story because that was heavy. Um yeah. Yes. But it's like, we've got an eighth house connection. It's like I was on the phone to one of my twin flame friends. Because remember, I'm just surrounded by twin flames in my personal life and my fucking professional life. And but this is somebody that I'd known before, and we've got an eighth house connection, and we're on the phone for hours. Every time we talk, we both have to be like, right, this is going to be a long time, even if we don't think it is. And that definitely happens with me and Brianna. It happens with me and quite a lot of you, but right. And it's been a long time, Brianna, so we do need to. Right, so in divine time and all that, right? So, oh, did I just put where did those go? Right, so the reason I titled it that, I think I just oh shit, did I shuffle it in? So the reason I just titled it that was I don't know where I've put the other one, but I'm afraid I walked away, but I intend to come back. My concern is, will you be there when I do? I was running from myself. Running, 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 running from myself the more. I'm ready to face it all. Yeah, oh yeah, and I feel these cards are part of it because this is what I pulled today. So, twin flame, trust in magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. together. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. And also, as I was saying, kind of weird that the old-fashioned clothes are reminding me of Pride and Prejudice because I just watched it last night. So when we modernize it up, it could be that whoever's going to resonate with all of this, that you had a bit of that going on where there was pride on both parts at either the whole way through or at some bits, or that there's been a very stubborn ego death of the masculine. Now, remember, if there was a very stubborn ego death, right, Brianna, what I'm going to get you to do is, I don't think you can copy and paste. Wait a minute, I'm just going to read it quickly and then, right. Could use a prayer and some healing. He's a great guy. We've had a connection, a strong one. He has a super toxic ex that won't leave him and his kids alone. Holy shit, that is what I just read. Anyway, I want to ask you more questions about what I just picked up there, but do you think you should put his name though? Do you think you should maybe delete that now? Because I didn't read out his name, so I'm just wondering if you, do you know what I mean? I don't know. You'll know better than me, but I don't know if it's wise to put his name. That always makes me nervous. Just looking out for you, and I'm looking out for him. I haven't said his name, have I? I nearly did there. Thankfully, his kids is with his wife, not this toxic ex-girlfriend. So he needs to do some healing to get things on track and set boundaries. Meh, it's fine. Okay. We'll put a protective bubble around the chat. Yes, well, praying for him then. Praying for him. This is the thing. Now, again, it seems a bit unfair that you should have to get the healing for him. But the thing is, like, again, not you have to decide when you feel ready for a session. But if you're thinking in any way, shape, or form that could be a TF, not we don't know that it really is, but if you get the healing for you, then you know what I mean. It would heal him. But I don't know if that is who that is. So, but I will keep him in my prayers anyway. But yeah, so embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. So remember, the short said, "I'm coming," and this is saying it's coming, and it's got twin flames together. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit happening here. Someone's afraid. No, I'm not holding that one up. That takes it. Like, it's just. Oh, why is it paused? Oh no, I paused it myself. So maybe somebody put this on pause. They didn't want it to end completely. They just had to put this on pause. And if it's anything like the one before, I can see why. But we don't know that it's going to be linked, so we can't assume. I'm looking at the date and I'm looking at the time, and there's a lot of 2s and 7s. So the 2nd of July could be significant, the 27th of July could be significant, the 17th of July could be significant. I don't know why all these dates are coming, but wait a minute. So I don't know if that's the thumbnail. I'll just put them back just now. Right, so let's now do my spread. So what time is it? I think I will be here. I could see me being here till midnight, but if I'm on till like 11:30 or something too, that's fine. I'm just going to plug this in though. Ugh. Wait a minute, I need to be very careful. It's happening again. It's happening again. My back fat creeped into the shorts, so there you go. Just keeping it real for everyone. Oh fuck! But I will draw the line at any other time. That joke's too far. See what I mean? I really would have to delete it. It's because it's a bodysuit. But when I got out of the bath, I thought I'm not fucking putting clothes on. You know what I mean? I'm just going to bed after this. So, I can't get it. Oh, there we go. I've got it. Right. Okay. So, how many other YouTubers do you know that do this? Oh, it's creeping out again. Right. I don't care if you see the bottom of the bodysuit. I just care if you see my fucking arse. Right. So that's not going to happen, guys. It's fine. My guides, the guides, they look out for me. I can't help that this looks like a bum though. Let's be honest. I made that joke in the membership, but it's funny. I might lose my boobs a little bit now that I'm working out more, but I hope I don't. It makes me sad when I lose my boobs. It's as a woman, when it's I don't know why I said as a woman, but I did. Again, I think it's just anyway. But um, when you're used to it's a weird feeling. So anyway, let's move on from this random talk. Right. So let's get my wee. No wonder I'm fucking yawning. Right. If we could we please pick up on some lighter energy and some communication and keep it in line with twin flames together and love arriving? Because that was heavy energy. And absolutely putting out love to Brianna's guy and all the guys out there going and women too. It just so happens that it felt what it felt like. Florida water. Oh my god, it's tidy. Right. It smells like men's aftershave. That's what it's if you're wondering what that smells like. But actually it's my aftershave because I put it on. Right, so yeah, give us what's a wee message to go with this. Oh no, that's what am I doing? That's why right, that's why I got this out. Right. So I didn't use the blocking cards in the last one. Let's use them. So in the no, let's just slow down. Where are those cards? Let's identify. These were fun. So let's identify the divine feminine, whether the divine feminine is male or female. This is going to help you identify whether this is going to make sense to you or not, hopefully. And remember, bits of it could make sense, and not it doesn't need to all resonate, and it can be past, present, future. I'm just going to put the goal on as well. Oh, I've not done it. Wait a minute. What the fuck? I was going to do this. Sorry. I need to put the things on. Right. So it's the same as what I've been posting the other times, right? But because it's a Gemini new moon tonight, the energy will be really powerful. So because it's in my 8th house, so I'm just saying if somebody wants one of these, it'll be quite powerful. Which definitely if it's one of the 30-minute ones, but even the 15-minute ones, because I can heal people pretty quickly. So as you've seen before, if you right, so that's that. So, and I've no idea if the conversions are still the same. So you could be quids in if it's wrong, but whatever. Yeah. So, because everything I do is light code activations, clearing energy, but I did feel like I was going to be doing like more sort of complicated sort of. Oh, for fuck's sake! I just look. That's not part of the plan. Well, it's a quite cute wee bow, isn't it? On my jammy bottoms there, but yes. Anyway. I was going to put leggings on and then it would look so much like jammies, but whatever, give a fuck, who cares? Maybe leopard print significant because I've got leopard print jammies on and then I just smack that Acon just came on. Did you see what I said at the start of the other one? I said because it's in my 8th house, the jokes are going to be ridiculous. And whenever Brianna's here, because this hasn't happened for a while where you've been on the chat, like this bantery. I know it did the other day, but up there recently. But it's always the chat always goes like that, doesn't it? It's just our humor. That used to happen in the membership all the time. And when there was 10 of us in the membership, the chat was like that. It was funny. Yes. So that'll be why they got me to get the sexual tarot and the sexual oracle. It's gonna get sexual healing. That was what we were laughing about the last time. Right. Anyway, goal. Stay awake while I'm doing this. That's the goal. So the goal is um the goal is keep You'll see what I've wrote in a minute. Keep a smile on my face, no matter how rough the energy of this read. Just being a professional. That's what that is. That's what the goal is. Quite funny. Right, so it literally did come on. Right. Uh-oh. Okay, so this could be another one where there's tales that have been made up to harm others. Because now remember, Gemini is communication, it's siblings, it's neighbors, it's it's talking and listening, everything to do with the throat chakra, it's numbers, it's everything you can think that's in that kind of area. It's other things too, but these are always the things that I say first, right? But the shadow side is gossip and things like that. So again, it does feel like there's been tales that have been made up to harm others, unfortunately, but that makes sense to me because this is what I'm good at picking up on. If it's happened, I'm going to pick up on it. It's like I posted that meme the other day. Oh, what did it say again? Something like I'll figure it out or something. Like I'll figure it out. The thing about me is I'll figure it out eventually, and that's true. Whatever it is, I will figure it out eventually. Whether I'm helping someone or whether it's for me, I do always figure it out. So much so it blows my mind how much I figure things out. Like the biggest conundrums going. Right. So, and that's not just things to do with twin flames. That's just everything. Right. Life in general. Right. But also, I do feel if you're a divine feminine, um, whether you're male or female, you could be like a storyteller. Like I'm a storyteller of true stories, I might add. But like you could be like, you could read cards, or you could be like you use your voice, to heal. Whatever storyteller would mean to you. So what else could you do? You give us something about something else about the divine feminine, whether they're male or female? And it's also the masculine feminine side. Ooh. Okay, this is quite complex. I need another one with that. I feel you could be somebody that I wonder if they're wait a minute, I need another one because I'm like when I'm asking about excuse me. Now sorry, divine feminines that resonate with this. They're not being very complimentary here. No, I need to bring it out in the order. Oh right. Oh my god. Shit. Right. Oh, that's what it is. I was like, what? That's not a divine feminine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. Good lord. Sorry, this was very complex because I'm like, what are you? Right. You're seeing, so I'm not shuffling. These are just all, oh my god. Right. We need it in the order so you can see what just happened. I was asking about the feminine, right? And the reason I was like, I got bully and prostitute, right? Seriously. Love and now love the way you lies on. But stay with me. The album's also called Recovery. I feel if you're the divine feminine, you've been bullied. Now, whether you realise this, I feel they're talking about you've been bullied in the sense of people have been calling you everything under the sun. So whether you're aware of this or not, I'm sorry, but you have been getting spoke about behind your back. And I feel it is lies because of I love the way you lie being on. Okay, hell. And the reason why I was confused, right, was because I was like, that's not a divine feminine. I'm asking about the divine feminine, but they were telling me what has happened to the divine feminine. Um, yes, and it's got concealed, and I pulled it in the verse, it says conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. So whoever it is that's been talking about the divine feminine is like they use their words and a bit spell work, black magic. Oh, there's a bit. Is that how far behind it is? You know what I mean? The blanket wasn't meant to fall down. When I'm sitting comfy on the couch, it's like my belly's fucking hanging over. It's getting smaller by the day, but it's still there, kind of like. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so it's like it's. I'm not. This feels like a coven of witches. It's bullies. It feels like a coven of witches, which in modern day speech is gossipy fucks, right? Gossipy, jealous fucks. But we'll see how it pans out. But it really is jealous, gossipy fucks, right? Because you'll see the rest of the cards, right? Then I was like, what? Then I pulled Mystic. So remember it started storyteller, and I said this is something that does similar to me. You read cards, or you're basically I feel you're out there and you're doing your thing. Now whether that's online, I'd imagine for most people, or you could be, I know people. I've got people that they do things in physical shops and stuff because I did like 10 years ago, or just about that. Actually, it was 10 years ago this year. Yeah, see, it's been that long. It was 10 years ago. But yeah, you're a mystic. You reveals an intimate union with the divine. So you're a mystic, and you've got, look, I'm not saying it, but you'd see what the card says. You've got very questionable other women talking about you because they're jealous. They're going to hate you because they ain't you, kind of thing. It's like, and then I shit you not, I pulled Child Divine in reverse about them. Oh no, sorry, that came out about you. So like, yes, an inability to defend oneself against, and that makes sense. An inability to defend oneself against negative force. How horrible is that? Prostitute bullies, and like you've not been able to defend yourself because you might not even know this. Again, you'll feel it because again, I don't know about the rest of it. It's a bit harsh, but like no, I get what they're saying. The words can be harsh, but it's like I know there's people that talk about me. I don't give a fuck. Like it is if you're out in the public and you're helping people and people are actively saying how much it's helped and blah blah blah, and then I have to share reviews and stuff. It doesn't matter how angelic you are and that you're helping people. People are going to be jealous. They are going to try and say all sorts of shit. But I just like, well, I just shine even brighter. People who see it, I'm helping people, so I don't really care what people are saying. And anything else I couldn't care about either, because the lies always come out in the end, and it looks like they're coming out now. But yeah, you've not been able to defend yourself against negative forces because you might not even know this. And I can't believe that Love the Way You Lie is finishing. 2010 could be significant here too. But then, yeah, just to reiterate, no, just to hammer it home, behind it, when I was asking who these people were, femme fatale and gossip. If you've got this deck yourself, or if you've seen other people use it, these are all the bad cards. I mean, as if I need to explain that. These are all the karmic cards. Prostitute, bully, femme fatale, and gossip. That's the kind of people that were coming against you. People with very questionable morals anyway, but fucking hell. Gossip awakens considerations for the feelings of others, but I think it's more the shadow side. Thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. This one is sad because that is the same energy as the last one I've just done, isn't it? There was storyteller gossips, and there was secrets being told that could even be true stuff, but it wasn't other secrets to take. There's addiction just flashed up on the TV. Betraying confidence. Femme fatale highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Now I feel that right, how interesting. How interesting. Oh my god. Right. So look at that. That's really obvious when you hold them together. I'm not going to say the words again, guys, but that's a karmic energy. That's so if this karmic energy was cloaking themselves as like either a mystic. So I'll use that deck and it might come out divination abuser. So this could be somebody like a Sail of Time. They could have cards. They could think they're a bit of a psychic or something. Because everybody is psychic, but they could be like trying to imitate the divine feminine, you, if you're watching this, or they could be jealous of you. It just depends. It doesn't need to be that bit, but that it might come up in this. But it's or what some people do to project is because they're jealous of you being a mystic, they could like try to make other people think like, oh my god, who likes mediums and who likes psychics? It's like when I said before, when I once overheard somebody and like they were, it's like I know that something was said once about things like what I do, like you know, like trying to take the piss out of it, and then I happened to hear the same person like saying something that was like really like like you know, just it was something about like manifesting something in that, and they weren't joking. So do you know what I mean? It's kind of like that's what I mean. Like people like that are jealous that you can do stuff like that. It's like they'll try and turn other people against what you do because they're actually jealous that they can't do it themselves either as well or at all. Do you know what I mean? So it's like sad because it's like, why not just learn from people? Then anyway, but I'm getting passionate about this because it does. I can't stand bullies. Like my Eris, which is about, you know, Eris and astrology. Again, don't quote me on this. You can look up your shit. Sometimes I get them mixed up when I'm doing it really fast, but it's about not being invited somewhere. It's not being invited to the wedding or not being invited to party or something. I think it's not being invited to a wedding, and she gets kicked out, and it's like so she can be seen as a trouble caller, but really it's a cause trouble. You know what I'm saying? Troublemaker. But it's really it's people that have got for me and for me personally, it's about being passionate about standing up against bullying. Um, you know what I mean? It's like so you could be seen to be a bit of a troublemaker if you're a rebel with a cause and you speak out against things that are wrong. Um, so it depends on what group you're in, you know. Like it's like all the it feels like all the liars and the narcissists and the gossips turning against somebody that's not done anything wrong. That's what it really feels like. And that is actually this is collective because this has happened to a lot. This has happened to all the divine feminines, but it's just it's happened to some on a much worse scale. Um, but yeah, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. See what I mean? That came up in the other one. This is the divine feminines, and look, so I'm not being funny. That's the one that says about an attachment to money and power, and this is the other card that's got that word on it, and she's covered in money and she's naked. So that is the kind of karmic energies in this story that are going after the masculine, or in some cases are still with the masculine, whoever's resonating with this, or long away from the masculine. But it's very, very nasty energy. I can't believe that. What do I use for? Sorry, laughing. What the fuck, man? Bullying gossip. That's when I say like gossipy fucks. Look, bully gossip. I don't think I put that on the bully gossip femme fatale mystic. There we go. And that's really clear. Oh my god. So just remember that's the other card. That's the masculine. We'll hear from them. Correct. I really I don't know if this is what's quite funny, right? Like believe like when you if you're new to me, like I have to stress this. Like I live a peaceful, quiet life. I rarely leave the house. I'm a fucking hermit. Um I've been, you know, doing this for a long ass time. You know, again, there's loads of people, amazing people that read on the Twinflame journey, but I've been doing this a lot longer than you know, and again, what I mean is like I might have only homed in on Twinflame specifically. I think it was 4 years ago now. I said 3 years the other day, but I've been doing this for 10 years, you know, and I've been on the Twinflame journey for 22 years this year, and it's kind of like, um, well, really, it's lifetimes. But you know what I'm saying? It's I can't stand this. You know, I really can't. This energy is horrible. But I accept it because I've done enough shadow integration on myself that this is part of my gift. Like I can pick up on the sneaky shit and I can call out stuff like this. But I don't. I'll do it on a Gemini moon. I'll do it on a Scorpio moon. But I don't want it. I don't want to be one of these channels that's doing it every single day because it is just fucking draining. But that's clear. This masculine is telling me they're now seeing that the karmic energy is a bully, a gossip, a femme fatale siren, and a okay, the last word's harsh, but and they now see the feminine as they are, as a mystic. But what I'm feeling is at some point whether that's one person or it feels like a few people though. It feels like that, like bullies clubbed together. It feels like gossips have like got together to like seed the like poison and doubt into all these masculines' minds that resonate with this to see you differently. And now, however they done that, you might be like, "Oh, I don't know how the fuck they would do it," because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's you could be like, "I don't know how they like," you know what I mean? They're not stupid. I don't know how they would be able to do that to my person. You would be surprised, like because there's so much childhood wounding, insecurity, like there's so much love between unconditional love when it's fully healed, but there's so much love between twin flames that's so sensitive that yeah, people can just make up anything, and you know it's not that your parents gonna believe that, but I mean they can't, they do, you know what I mean? Like when it's people's trauma, and then they heal it. So that's what I feel they're saying is it's like yeah, bully, gossip, femme fatale, lied, but now the masculine sees. So wait a minute. I'm not going to smile, but I want this to be the thumbnail. It doesn't match the title though. I'll need to change the title. I'm just laughing. Do you know what's funny, right? Like the one I watched earlier was kind of heavy, but it was very short, and it was like the one I just done, and then like same cards came out. It wasn't like all the same, but the same cards came out, and then something else I saw earlier was saying what I've been saying for weeks too. But I trust that person that you know the truth's coming out, and fuck's sake, it certainly is the truth in the fucking tea. You know what I mean? So let's see. Um, right, is there anything else we need to like? Thank you, archetype deck. You're a little bit heavy at times, but thank you. But can I just say this is it's not all exactly the same, but it's ringing very scarily true to a personal reading I had once. And I have said this before, where it's actually what I'm it is similar to that bit that it was said to me that whatever the people, it wasn't personal, it was like whatever the people are saying about me is actually what they're doing. So I don't know exactly what that means, but all I know is I was like, great, there's folk fucking lying about me out there and he's believing it. Brilliant. That'll just add to the heap of shit that is going on, but I'll not bother about that. So, assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. It's that again, codependency. Yeah. So, this is some kind. Oh my God, guys. Right. I'll finish what I was saying, but what I will say here is a pregnancy test flashed up on that Eminem video. So what, because I'm doing this bit, it's like I was saying a codependent karmic energy kept this masculine stuck, and they could have done it through that. I mean, I didn't see whether it was like, that's what I could work out from this video actually. Let's just see with this scene. I don't know what song it is, but somebody could have been trying to keep somebody stuck. Romantic charm, potential for power. There's a prince gambler relying on luck rather than hard work. It's a couple fighting. Damsel, yeah, I knew what they were saying. So yeah, it's a codependent. So again, remember, don't make this yours if it's not yours. I'm wondering, Brianna. Again, I'm not. I'm going to push that aside, but I'm wondering if I'm picking up. Like, is this, you know, is this maybe resonating at all with your? I'm wondering if this is like that karmic energy to your guy or something. You know, it won't just be for Brianna. It'll be for everyone that resonates. But it's like, you know, again. Remember, I have to keep stressing this. It is the Gemini new moon, but because I am the channel that they're using to deliver the message, and this is in my eighth house, it's very scorpionic, very plutonic. So it's like this is a Scorpio new moon right now, or a Scorpio full moon. I'm picking up on all the occult, the dark, the black magic, the spell work like more than ever. It's very heavy energy. This is why they told I'm having the day. I mean, I was already having the day off tomorrow, but Wednesday seem a bit, but I'm having the day off, like as in I've not got clients or anything, and I'm just if I can go for a walk, I'll go for a walk. But I just don't even know if I'll go for a walk now after this. I'll just play that one. I'll just feel that one out. But it's because it's going to go into it's not Cancer Moon tomorrow, but yeah, I'll just see. I'll update you. But I did plan to just do. I think I'll just do Cancer and Leo on Friday, so I might have. I'll be available for sessions on Thursday, I'd imagine, Thursday and Friday, but not tomorrow. But anyway, the point is, yeah, this is some nasty work here. Like this is heavy. Again, I knew it would be. There's that one again. Oh god, I'm tapping out these cards. That fucking priest in reverse. I don't know what the hell's that's about. I don't know what the hell other sort of spiritual false twin flame communities or something people have been joining, but people better fucking go to a twin flame healer like myself to clear the energy of what it feels like the masculines have been watching like karmic readers. I don't use that term very much. Something just flashed up that says caught in the act. That just flashed up when I said it. So maybe a karmic's been caught out or something. Whether it's caught in the act that they're like, up to dodgy stuff, or whether they were caught in the act cheating or something. I don't know. Right. Anyway, we've got enough to identify. Actually, I kind of would want to get a wee bit more on the masculine. We'll go to the extreme decks in a minute. Because let's face it, they are extreme. Let's just, I haven't used these ones for a while. Here's the rest of them. Fuck's sake, I've just chucked all these fucking anywhere. I think that's relevant, but I will shuffle. Damage. We're both hurting from this. I want to tell you the truth. Yeah, you see, I feel this masculine is coming forward to reveal the truth of whatever all this is. And again, I feel this is where they've believed something. And like I said, it's the people around them were toxic. Tell us where this masculine's at. The word sensitive just flashed up on the TV. So they're feeling very sensitive. They're feeling very confused. Wait a minute, I'm just gonna let's just leave the cards a minute. This person feels very sensitive, very confused. They're coming out of some kind of spell. Is that why I caught that? Oh, I'm not going to say what I watched earlier because again, I don't want to say it because it's like if I've not got it, I don't think that's fair when it's not somebody else has pulled that. I don't like sharing because it's like I don't want to lead the karmic people to, but that is scarily similar to that's so interesting though. When I use that deck, if there's a certain card that comes out, I'll run with the same story, right? But I'm not running with it when it's something but that's weird. I only listened to one and it was 20 minutes and it was just while I was porting about. I was like, shit, I didn't expect that to be that. But it's like, and it didn't resonate with me particularly, but I mean, it felt like it was maybe because I'm meant delivery. Sometimes that happens. They make me catch someone because like maybe you're not going to see. So it's, but so whatever this is, that's the way I'll say it. Whatever this is, I feel like the person. So whether this has happened in the past or this is where the person's at now, I pray it's not the future. It feels horrible because it feels like the worst hangover in the world. I feel confused. I feel sensitive. I feel upset. And how am I going to fix this? It is resonating with something I watched earlier. Right, okay. Secrets, mysteries, concealing. Forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. And conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. This person's going to be wait a minute. So this is I just don't know what I use for the. That's again, I know that's really cryptic, but remember that when this new moon is activating my 8th house, as well as all the sexual energy, that is secrets too, and that's I feel it's like if you're meant to know what this is already, you will know. You'll know if you're the person, put it that way. But if you're the divine feminine, you'll hear what it is. But it's like it's fucked up, whatever it is. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul, followed by mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Yeah, right, it is. Okay, so habits. I don't know if we will ever change, but I know what they're saying there. Yeah, so again, now that's interesting because I wasn't going to use this deck. Some kind of third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Somebody's like somebody slipped something in somebody's drink. So again, I wasn't going to say it because again, so if you follow any of the same channels as me, like you know, I'll put out there anyone that's watching this, if you're meant to see what I saw earlier, you will get guided to the same one, right? And that person's great. Again, I remember because I'm not kidding. Remember, I say this all the time. I have been, I've been like watching Twinflame's journey since they all came out. I remember I was one of them. I started the channel and I shat myself. I wasn't ready. So like, but people liked me while I was doing it. It was a very short space of time. And some of the bigger channels, so it is quite funny. Like they did share my videos and that because it really obviously it resonated because I'm clear, I'm just a clear channel and I've done the work and I've been doing, you know what I mean, blah blah blah. But the point is I follow so many channels and so yeah, I'll just pray that whoever is meant to find that because it's very specific. But they're saying it's okay to deliver it because it came out in my card. Somebody, yeah, it's like somebody's had a really horrible experience of like somebody's put something in their drink or something, and it's like made them well even worse than just drunk. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that it doesn't feel like this doesn't feel self-inflicted because I'm not wanting to like. Do you know what I mean? It's like that's just it's going a bit too you can do what you want out there, but it's like this is like something because when it's got victim in that, it's just as horrible. It's exactly what I listened to earlier. So just know that if this is resonating, like that's what I'm feeling. So that's clearly doesn't need to make sense to the rest of it, right? Okay, let's just move on now because that's so weird how they right. It's just the same energy as what I picked up earlier. Like, think about all these cards: bully, gossip. It's like when I'm feeling into the like, I want like I don't feel safe. Like it's like somebody's waking up being like, these people don't care about me. Like that wouldn't have happened if like people had my back. Now, bear in mind, this is whether you are. I'm wondering if this is for some of the women out there as well. I mean, because this happens to guys too. Like oh, it'll be funny to put someone in their dress. I don't know, something like that though. So again, because remember, divine masculine is male or female, and of course, this could that this could be some divine feminine. I mean, this could be past, present, future. This has got so many different things it could be. But oh my god, they are now pulling me to champagne glasses. I don't know. Right, okay. So what have we got? So what was that block? What was that block in the past for the feminine? Let's just if that I can't sit on that for ages, but did I read these? Sorry. Yeah, I don't understand why people do that. Honestly, hurts people and it's not helpful. I know, and it's just stupid too. Because when you act like that to people, it's just going to come back like 10 times. It's really going to come back 10 times harder. And like I said before, it's not through the people you're doing it to, if they're in integrity and truth is that it's God is always watching, and like you can't do shit like that and get away with it to good people. It's not. Um, and then the things are what's reminding me of that last one. Even when people think they've got away with it, you won't be able to sleep very easy at night because something will happen. You know what I mean? It's like you'll have some kind of run of really bad luck because if you get away with something that was wrong, that's why I'm always like, why do people do this? Whatever. Right. So That will definitely make one shut down for sure. That's so sad. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm like that too. Spilling the tea. Luck won't work. Hard work is the answer. Exactly. Preparation is meeting. Luck is preparation meeting opportunity. Houdini, Eminem's on now. So, do you know what I mean? That's like me doing this, getting us out of this fucking mess. Right. So, the truth comes to light. Yeah, that's what it feels. The energy is the truth coming to light. It's pretty nuts. Right. So, but Gemini is, it's like divine messenger. Like that's my North Node and all my other Gemini placements. That's what this is. God's messengers delivering the truth, delivering the tea. What have we got? What's the block for the feminine and the masculine feminine side? Whether it's in the past or present, we'll work it out. Judgment. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. Pride and Prejudice is coming to mind again, but it's like this feels like a block presently. This feels that's good because normally when I use these cards, it feels like it's in the past, but it's kind of interesting to mix it up. Divine Feminine, don't be too quick to count your masculine out. Be open and give them a fair chance. It's like, think about what I've just read on. Now, again, I know that's really specific, but that's me. I pick up on specific details, so some of the rest might resonate. So don't think that the rest won't. I mean, it's up to you whether you watch or not. This person's, if all the masculines that went through this, whether they're male or female, this person's went through a lot, and it sounds like that person's went through something really specific. So just be open and hear them out. And I feel this is also the people are under judgment that have done something. Well, all the bullies and the gossips and all these horrible shit that's coming out. So, but yeah, I think the strongest message is to keep your heart open. And this person's had a rough time. Right, where's the masculine at? But also that's for the masculine and feminine side. Don't be too quick to judge the feminine, and especially in this, that's what I'm feeling. This masculine feels like shit because they did judge the feminine, and they're waking up that they judged the wrong. Like they mixed the. I'm getting really sorry. I'm getting really starty because I'm like, this person feels really bad. Like they fucked up. Like it's like Alan from The Hangover. Alan could be a significant here, but it's like or a surname or something. Again, I don't. If you're in a personal session or if we're in a smaller, more intimate environment, believe me, I pick up on names, surnames, fucking addresses like the lot. I just don't like doing it in public, but sometimes it comes out of my mouth and I'm really meaning it. But this person feels like shit because they can see now what's happened. And it was because from their own wounding and trauma, they've believed these karmic people seeking perfection. Everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-haves and deal breakers that matter. Yeah, so this masculine was somebody like an avoidant kind of behavior that, an avoidant type that because their fear of not being good enough, or in some cases fear of losing the feminine. Like it was easier to, oh yeah, like I mean, this feels like something a film or a song or something. It was easier to believe a lie. Like that it was too like it feels like this masculine's like it really caused them a lot of distress how much they felt for you, but how much I remember I'm just don't shoot the messenger. Nobody ever does around here, but they feel like you were doing it to them because when you're true to flames, that it can feel like that. Like it can feel like you're like, why does this person hate me? Like, why have they literally got it in for me? That feels like a feminine saying about a masculine, but the masculine can be like, I don't like. I'm really pulled to them, but why are they making me feel like this? And I feel uncomfortable. I feel out of control. I like to be in control. So just however all that resonates. But it's like, yeah, like this person had like, a tick list. And I know that's a horrible thing to say, but it's like I don't mean it in like what I mean is it's like these karmic people, whatever mixture of people these are to this person, all the people that resonates with this, they knew this person's like, they knew this person very well, and they knew their insecurities and they knew their traumas, and they knew how they felt about you as well, or they sensed it, and they've played on all of this, like they've used all of that to their advantage. And I feel there was a bit of it as well, like, you know, she'll not like, you know, like you anyway, you know, when she gets to know. I'm feeling, I'm hearing all this horrible stuff. What else? Give us another one. Losing yourself. You feel lost in your partner. It's okay to be yourself and have your own life too. Yeah, and it's like I feel there was things said like, you know, um we won't see you anymore, you know, you'll just like be all swept up in this love, and like, you know, but it wasn't said even that nice. Like, take initiative to meet someone and keep the passion ignited, too passive. It's like that, it's like these people around this person have kept this masculine, like, it's like somebody's even said, like, you know, just like, you know, act like you don't give a shit. Like, they'll come chasing after you, and you didn't, because you're a divine feminine. You clearly watch my channel. But like, no, I'm like, in all seriousness, you watch this channel, obviously, if you're watching this, even if it's the first time, or if you watch all day, or you know, you could watch quite a few people that, you know, empower you and teach you boundaries and stuff. And it's like, yeah, this is bad advice, sabotagers. Yeah, getting hurt. Look, this is it. Thank you for backing me up. Getting hurt. All love comes with a risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss and take the chance. This is where the masculine's at now. The feminine's being told, be open, reserve judgment on the situation, on them. There's other things that you don't know. There's secrets to be revealed. There's truths. There's really specific stuff for all. There be like more, even more specific than what I even picked up on. It's just that must be something somebody needs to hear, because it's a bit, you know what I mean. It's not your average sort of thing you're going to hear. Um, and also that's what they're saying to me, right? Like, if you are the divine feminine, whether you're male or female, this is how specific it is. You've had something either similar or the exact same thing happen to you at some point in your life at any time, and unfortunately, maybe even a few times. But whoever that is, you instantly, when you heard what I said, it's either you that has happened to or them. But if it's now, don't worry that this is going to happen to you again. But remember, everything I do is omens too. So it's, again, this is entertainment, but for who resonates with this, it's that something that's already right. If you're the divine feminine, something that's already happened to you in the past, something similar has happened to them, but it's more recent. And it's something like that. It's just like that. It's like getting, you know, something's. I mean, it's like in some cases it could just be like, you know, at a house party or something, and somebody like, you know, pours like a shitload of like, I'm just like, that's not exactly, you know what I mean, but it is still, you think about it, it's still dangerous depending on, but it's something, it feels more sinister, it really does feel more sinister, and that is very eighth house, like it's because it's, yeah, I don't know, but anyway, this is where the masculine's at now. They're ascending, and they're afraid, but maybe because it did say afraid at the start, but they're taking the chance. So just be open and reserve judgment. It came out again. Yeah, this masculine knows that they've played to. Again, I'm not gonna like this comes out all the time, so I'm not even gonna. I'm saying it though. It comes out all the time. You're missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. But that's what I'm saying. Like this person sabotaged it by being like that. But it's like it was egged on by people around them. So it must be like a cool thing for this friendship group to do, to like treat them mean, keep them keen. Maybe it works for the toxic birds, but the divine ones ain't playing. I like the way that came out, but it just rolled off the tongue. Right. So, um, right. But it's true, isn't it? Like, it's like, you know, it's not whatever I'm tuning into here. This is not friends. This is not environments like that. That's not, you know what I mean? That's where it can go all really wrong. That's acquaintances. When you know that people would just leave you, that ain't friends. That's frenemies. That's saboteurs. Right, so we've done the past and we've also done the present, but let's get another one. Give me the feminine for the present. Word ain't plain over here. Exactly. That all makes sense on this side too. Oh God, I'm sorry. Some of that was rough. Right. Where's the divine feminine at presently? Don't let your past hold you back. And I'm sure you're not. South Node. And how fucking relevant is that? Holy shit. So again, we're running with this. If you're the divine feminine, male or female, you had something around this area happen to you in the past. Now you might actually know that happened and you got some sort of proof, or you might just suspect it happened because one minute you were okay and the next minute you were doing things that you're like, that's like totally not even me. And again, I must stress, this is not just being drunk. This is like this is something vulnerable. But you don't. But you healed through that and you worked through it, and you don't let that hold you back. And then, unfortunately, something scarily similar has happened to the masculine. But this can just be everything as well. Don't let your past hold you back. Like you don't live in the south. This is the south node. You don't live in the south node. And the problem is the masculines on the twin flame journey. That's, you know, obviously if you're new to me, I channel astrology, weave it into everything that I do. That is what happens on the twin flame journey. That's why, because the questions that I'm using just now, these are my own questions. Like, because actually that's the next question. Oh no, that was the question we just done. Was the south node the past? So you know what I mean? It's like the masculines do stay stuck in their south node for a while. So it helps if you are the masculine, male or female, to know what your south node is and reflect on, do you feel like you're now in your north node or do you feel like you're in your south node? Like for instance, a light example for me would be my south node is in Sag, like Sagittarius, and my north node is in Gemini, as you've been hearing me say. So when I was still stuck in my south node, I have been channeling like meditations and activations specifically for twin flames for, like I said, 10 years. Like, you know, that whole Saint Germain, the violet flame, and then I just go with however the energy comes in, or Mary Magdalene and Jesus, you know, it all just floods in. And I've been doing that for ages. But I only started sharing that in public in 2020. But the people that have been in my memberships knew that because they were they were getting activations. And again, I've activated so many people on this journey that they now help their own people. You know what I mean? Like people that watch them and stuff, like Brianna help people, you know, it's loads of people who help people. So it's kind of like that's what I mean. But when I was in my south node, I was just learning things and I wasn't like applying what I'd learned, or I was just staying in a comfort zone. Like I was like, oh, I'll just stay in my private group and I won't like go on YouTube when I know I'm meant to be, but I've got a YouTube channel, just put up a video like every fucking couple of months or weeks, or you know what I mean? So but when I got fucking thrown into my north node, hello, here every day, whether you like it or not. Do you know what I mean? Because I've got a sun in the sixth house. The sixth house, you got to do it every day. When you've got a sun or a moon, definitely your sun like me, in the sixth house, Virgo, you're doing it every day. So I'm making it work for me. And I was thinking about this actually just today. So this is going to make sense if whoever needs to hear it. And look, actually, I'm doing it because Gemini is sharing information. See how that goes. Gemini can be sharing information or it can be gossip. Be careful which one you fall into. And because my North Node's in Gemini, I don't like that I have to share this information that saves people's lives, by the way, because the eighth house is also death. And it's normally endings and beginnings, but you know what I'm saying. And omens can save people's lives. Like, because again, that's the eighth house is, that this one's a really important live stream because it's not just all the sort of sexual energy and that I've been saying. Like, this is sacred sex, this is tantra, this is twin flame sex is very healing. Whether and also if you are again they're taking over, the tantric guides are coming in, we can feel it. The divine feminines that, you know, have like very extreme, potent, healing sexual energy. Where's the goddess Isis cards? There they are. It's not to be played with, you know. It really can heal in a big way. It can heal their own masculine in a big, big way. And but that's why I said it's like when the masculines are rolling around, it's coming out that way, rolling around with those type of folk that I've picked up on, they get access to the divine feminine's energy, whether you like it or not. So that's why divine feminines have to really keep clearing and healing. And, you know, too much, yeah, too much of something is Spice Girls. Too much just came on. You can't write this shit. So, you know, if you're divine feminine, you'll know you've got to really protect your energy. But anyway, the point is, the mask, you know, I've explained that bit. Yeah, yeah. So when I was just learning and learning all this different stuff and doing stuff and on a smaller scale, you know, I was in my past, and then the whole fucking lie of, you know, the pandemic pushed me to help the public because they were really going to need it, and they still need it, and obviously people have needed it long before all that bullshit, but they really need it now. And that's been helping people. You know, that's like, we're now 5 years on, and that one playlist with those hidden gems, those healing activations, have been helping people get off drugs, save their lives from like toxic, like, you know, relationships, codependency, you know, you name it. You know, I've had loads of amazing stories from people, and soul retrieval, empowerment, blah blah blah. So this is just for all the new people. All the other people know this. So that's how important it is. So that's a really good way to stress. Imagine I had stayed stuck. Imagine I'd let my past hold me back. And the thing is, like, you know, with a lot of the things I'm saying here, like, look, I've had experiences like this. I'm not going into all of that, but I've had experiences quite close to the bone with what's coming out here too. You know, I'm 41, so most of us have got quite a story. But yes. So yeah. Don't let your past hold you back. Yes, I've been helping people too, but on the platform I don't like. But yes, you're meant to be there sharing your light. Your light. But yes, that's what I mean. So see, Brianna's one of the people that I've helped move through her past and her fear to be helping the people that you're helping. And it's 11/11 because it was divine time. So that's what I mean. But some of you are still stuck in the past. So, and if it's not you, it's your person. But even for Brianna, this could still be you because this could still be your past. Let's see. What have we got for the masculine? So the feminine's not stuck in the past, and actually the masculine's feelings are not stuck in the past. So let's see. Or they're not going to stay. Ah, yes. See, it's making sense. Push through any insecurity. The masculine's currently, because this is present energy. Well, the present energy whenever this happens, but it does feel present though for a lot of people. They're pushing through any insecurity. So any insecurity that's coming up, they're trying to push through it. They are pushing through it. They will push through it. The clock came up too, like tick-tock, time's ticking. This masculine knows it's time to go. And see in the shorts too for the rest of the week, like I know what they're making me be so dramatic right now, but they're really dramatic. The false twin flame card came out 3 or 4 times, and I was only filming for 7 days. Like, so that was quite intense. So it's a big week. If this is for real time for a lot of people, it's a big week, or it's a big it's a big month of Gemini season. A lot of darkness coming to light. A lot of people realizing, fuck, this is not my twin flame. It's a toxic, karmic energy vampire. And for some of you, you've went through your karmic bullshit, and a new romantic cycle begins. That's what's happening with a lot of people that are in this bit. So again, same thing, feminine. You push through any insecurity that might want you to stay guarded from this person. But I feel like that I don't feel that here. I feel like this is like a new romantic cycle's about to begin. If anything, that's what makes sense to me. It just feels like the masculine is scared to come forward, but they're not so scared that they're not going to do it. They're just taking a breather. Interesting. That's cool that they made me use that deck because it really fit with the words. Right. So, where will I bring in? I think I'll end it. See if somebody's. I'm not ending the stream yet. If somebody's still awake by the time I'm ending this, can you remind me to pull an ISIS card because I really do feel. Actually, do you know what? That's what I'm going to do. For anybody that books the 15-minute one, or definitely the 30-minute one, I will pull an ISIS card because these are my special cards. And I'm kind of meaning like tonight, if people book the personals, it is going to be like, yeah, it's just strong. You can see what's coming out. It's strong because it's just, what I'm trying to say is, this is like a personal clearing if we were in private, but obviously bear in mind it's not private. But I will, I'm holding space to clear some deeper stuff. And I'll use the ISIS card. So that's what I'll do for the personals. And I'll do it for the collective if there's no other ones. But so right, let's see. We've done. So I wanted to just do another one for the North Node. So what is something that the feminine is to focus on to get out their comfort zone? Because we can always move a little bit more out our comfort zone. Because we get too comfy. Breath of life. Allow airflow into your lungs and in your life. So 21, karmic cycle ending. You could have, I mean, this is really specific again, but they're going, somebody could have like asthma or labored breathing right now. So I think it's just because I was talking about the healing. So if that's you, if you're open to receive this, I'm just putting my hand on my own heart right now and sending you healing. This could actually be anxiety too. So whatever, I mean, so remember, if you haven't, people can have panic attacks about asthma attacks. It's something like that. So I'm just, when I open my eyes and look at the telly, there was a tiger on the screen. So that's my sign for divine feminine energy. But whatever a tiger means to someone, or the tiger's going to pounce. That feels like the masculine's about to pounce. Like they're about to sort of take action. Oh, and that's the anxiety. Oh my God, a bit slow there. Right, so let's get another one because that's the masculine feminine side because it's a karmic cycle closing out, 21. It's a happy ending coming. Guidance of the highest. Cultivate integrity with yourself and others and your guides. So that's, if you're the divine feminine or this is the masculine feminine side, there's something about you're being like, I'm sending you healing right now and prayers for whatever it is you've got to do. It feels like the masculine's nervous about communicating, but it feels like if you're the feminine too, it's like they're saying something about stay in your integrity. Like, I more want to say it like stay true to yourself. Like, don't be tempted to like. It's like remember what matters. That's what I'm hearing. Search and empowerment fulfillment. But look, that's the fuck this card. That I know what they're saying. That's the 8 of Cups. The fuck that she's walking away. So it's like I just don't feel I need to say this to many people, but it's even if just this fits for one person. Don't cut your nose off, spite your face. That's what they're saying. When this person contacts you, don't cut your nose, spite your face. Don't be like, fuck this. Like, it's like they want you to remember the love. Alternative medicine. And I feel like if that's why I think, so remember, I'm saying if somebody needs to get in their North Node, if you feel like there might be a bit of lingering resentment or stuck pain or trauma from the past that's holding you back from specific, we've all got trauma, right? But even when you're working on it, nobody's fully healed, right? Like I still need to work on my stuff. Obviously, I'm more empowered than most people you're going to meet out there, especially on the Twinflame journey. But it's like I still have got to work. I still get upset about things, blah, 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 all this stuff. Oh my God, especially when that comes. Oh my God. Here's a good example, right? Here's a good example. Oh, thank you, whoever done that. They didn't tell me who done it. I'll look in a minute. Here's a good example. I just said I still get upset, and like one of the songs that's just come on is one of the songs that I've mentioned before. I had a friend, all of us in my year had a friend that died when we were very young, and that's one of the songs that's just come on. But actually it's I'm like, no, it's not. But I think it's that's funny. I'm too honest. It's like it's not that one, is it? Because it's on mute. But that's what's anyway, that's what's reminding me of. It's Viva Forever. That's I thought it was goodbye. Goodbye, my friend. So again, that could be relevant too, but it's Viva Forever. Viva forever. I'll be waiting. Everlasting, like the sun. Viva. I always used to skip that one. What a load of shite. I don't even know what that's about. But whatever. What does that mean? Viva forever. Does it mean something? Does anybody know? But anyway, the one I thought it was goodbye, my friend. Right. So anyway, so the point is, somebody could be saying literally goodbye to a friend. So I sincerely hope that isn't like somebody's friend. Oh, right, okay. I said yes. I sincerely hope that isn't that somebody's friend has like recently passed the spirit. I pray not. But if it's not that they've recently passed the spirit, this could be a friend in spirit that is coming in. But either way, alternative medicines, my card, that is one of my cards that somebody needs to book a session. I'm not shitting you. And also it's funny that um is that you? Who the wait a minute. Yeah, I thought it was you, Brianna. I just wanted to check. You know what I mean? It's like it's not a coincidence that I'm saying somebody needs to book and Brianna just booked. So, but I feel that either this is that like somebody needs to book on here tonight, or it's somebody needs to get to a healer. But this is my card for somebody needs to come to me. I don't always say that, but this is someone needs to come to me. I know that this is right for at least someone. It's 11:21. Moving on. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. Oh dear. But you know what I mean? They're I mean, I'm not joking, but they're not. What they're saying is, you know, there is some types of healing that only your twin flame can heal because love sucks. Look, love stings. Yeah, yeah. The wedding singer. I hate you. Remember, it's like, I hate this, or is it I hate you? Love stings. Yeah, yeah. What's the rest of the words? You have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. So, yeah, I feel with that funny synchronicity of it landing on my divine masculine's numbers, it's like the next part of your healing happens together. That's the way I'm taking that to mean. And you know, they just used, I don't know, well, they just used that because they did. So because it's I can't there's nothing I can do about that. I make it clear that yes, I'm here. Right, so did I do the masculine? I don't think I did. Anyway, let's do it now. What does the masculine need to get out of their comfort zone? If I did, I need to do it again. Declutter. Objects hold energies. Let go of no longer aligns. Yeah, you need to declutter. But this is declutter mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. So you might have actually got away from like whatever it is that you needed to get away from people, places, things, situations, habits, addictions, whatever it is. But you need your energy cleared. Or for some of you, it is actually just you've done enough yourself, and the next part of the healing is with the feminine. But declutter either way, that's what is coming up. And discernment, recognize clarity so you know when you are off. Oh my god, though, look at what's come through. That's exactly what I've said, isn't it? It's like, was that in the other one? That was in the other one. This person. Could you stop being so specific? Again, sorry, Twinflame. Again, this minority, but it's 39's on the card. It is on the card. So again, for my people that are 39, male and female, there's a lot of people that watch me that are similar ages. Either be discerning right now all the time, but I feel that this is somebody is using their discernment and they've worked things out. Feel your feelings. Are you aware of your emotional body? That's heart. This person's heart is open. Right. That's what you need to do, because that was to get into the North Node. Right. Right. Because I was going to skip past shadow work, but I suppose. Okay, I know what to use for shadow work. We're going in, guys. We're going in. Now remember, it's not. This isn't really. Sometimes it's like that. This is bits and bobs that are going to make sense to different people. It doesn't feel like it's coming out like it's flowing. So someone's playing games, scarcity tactics has come out. So I feel there's some kind of karmic energies around either both of you or one of you that are playing games, groupies. Yeah. So watch out for people using scarcity tactics or photo-proof ancient. Yeah. Again, this is whatever this is people around whoever's resonate with this that are trying to make you feel less than. So don't let them. Yeah, in their head. And I feel this is the masculine, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing in their head. But that's just going back to what I just said. You've got to declutter your mind. The only thing that's going to help you declutter your mind is to talk. And it feels like all the talking and the gossiping has went on with the wrong people. And that's why they're just, they can't make it any crystal clearer, but I'm sure they will. It's like, and also in shamanism, the only thing that balances out the overthinking, it's like, it's to do with the directions. It's that's what I am too, because I'm a shamanic counselor and a therapist. It's like when you're so in your head, you have to talk, So that's why I always say about therapy. That's what's going to balance you out here. You could be having car issues, dirty offer. Watch out for that's uninteresting. It's carless as in reverse. I just feel they're saying there's something to do with it. Watch out, just I don't know, like dodgy garages and that. I don't know what that's about. Or just check your car. Don't like that. Funny, especially because it's the 8. Check your. Oh my god, where's that deck? Look, I don't know. This deck's very like. Sorry, I love you guys. I love you Americans, right? But like, check your car. I'm just waiting to see if that fucking. That's reminding me of fucking track. I don't know what this is. What is this? There is a card that says that. I don't know. Maybe there's just something needing checked on it. I don't drive, so whatever needs checked in a car. But yeah, someone's going through an awakening. Truth discovery awakening. I love you. I love you, and the guy's got a wee ring. So this person has awakened to the truth and they feel pretty strongly about you. And they're single. Well, you would fucking hope so if somebody's feeling that strongly. Secrets. The secret, well, there's a lot of secrets, but this person's holding on to memories about you and when they left you hanging. I think that, by the way, I think there is some kind of I think there has been like there has been a loss here. I'm not showing the card, that's a bit harsh. Divine masculine. Divine masculine's had some type of loss. Like I mean, like somebody has passed the spirit. And it could have been like more recent. And they miss you. Oh, and that's what's making this person. If this again, if this is now. I can't believe that. That's like I can't make up my mind whether I'm going to cry or laugh with It's on now. Just as well it's on mute. I mean, I cry every time I hear that. The card said funeral. And then the funeral song I was talking about came on that was played at my friend's funeral. Oh, wait a minute. Right. Okay. Sorry. I'm being very slow tonight. So, I mean, that could be if right. Sorry, I'm laughing because it's like, oh, fucking hell. Oh, sorry. I feel like I'm falling into this myself. I get it. Right. So, sorry, I need to be clear here. For some of you, because this can make sense to lots of different people, this is that somebody could have recently lost a divine masculine, male or female, could have recently lost a friend suddenly. Because it's so clever how they're telling me. Because remember, I hope it wasn't, but my friend, again, I'm saying my friend, but it was our friend. I always like to say it was, when I was at school, I was only 15. Somebody died in a very sudden accident, in like a, like, traffic. And yeah, it was very traumatic for everyone. Even if you were somebody that didn't know him as well. It affected everyone because, again, I know people say this when somebody dies, but everybody loved this guy. He was amazing. And yes, I know you're here because that song wouldn't have come on if you weren't. This doesn't happen too often, and when it does, I get really awkward. But it's kind of like it's just there isn't a lot he can say to me because uh, well, there actually is a lot he could say. We could just chat away. Do you know what I mean? But it's like it's not like he's not around me all the time, and he just comes in it. But I get it. It's because he's telling me there's a few people in spirit now, right? Because that is a male. That is a male that was my friend when I was younger, and when he died, that affected me, and it affected all of us. Affected everyone. It was a huge ripple effect on the whole community, the school. It was a complete tragedy. Um, and that's what I'm saying. That Oh my god. Oh my god. I've just realized, well, there's a song that right, ground. I can only go with one of these things at a time. There could have been a recent, however recent this was, there could have been a recent passing. And I'm sorry if you've lost a friend recently. Okay, so we'll honor that. If that comes through again, I'll pick up on it. The reason I was like, oh right. The other thing is, this is a friend in spirit that could have been passed a long time, and it's just that it's like an anniversary or a birthday, or they're just coming through because you really need them. Um, and it's a male because, like I said, it was my guy friend. Um, but then the other confirmation of that is um, the song that went off earlier was the song I mentioned when I done one of the last live streams where like it's somebody that I didn't even know. But every time I hear this song, I think of this random guy because once at my work, like this girl told me, oh, that was his favorite song. So I don't know, that maybe that song was played at the guy's funeral or something. I really couldn't tell you. But all I know is like it's like, so it's really weird. I just feel that guy even just like, well, I'm not just guessing this. I did randomly feel that guy around me when I was cooking my tea. I was like, I didn't even know you. But it's like, and the thing is, but also, then I saw his name everywhere. So how weird. So yeah. So anyway, so he just wants to be acknowledged, right? So they're all just sort of coming in. So this is weird. But so like I said, it's just okay. We need to move on from this. What do you want to say? Because like I think so this is clearly like for some of the masculines, but and again, if this is a personal one, I'd home in for you personally. Sorry, Brianna, I will get to you, but it might be a while. Um, What is it? What is it? Right. I just don't know who to tune into first. What do you combined want to say? Ancestral wisdom, lay of the land. So I'm getting like some kind of family healing, generational pattern is being healed. Your friends in the spirit world are helping you with that. Feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. Oh my God. Right, okay, so, and that's on the bottom again. There's a wasp and there's swords and a stone. So I'm being pulled into the wasp, you know, that I've got a deck that says life stings. But I'm also hearing like again, I'm not this is the trouble with eighth house stuff. I'm hearing that saying, live by the sword, die by the sword. So somebody might have said that. See, I've heard it before, but there's one time in my life that I remember somebody using that term, and and again, I'm not going into all the details, but this was like, oh, this was so many years ago, 15 years ago or something. Oh my god, now I'm like, shit, am I picking up? Anyway, so it's like, sorry, I know this might be a bit when you're watching this, you're like, but it's like I've got to put you in the picture, right? I've got three guys here, and I can now feel another one coming in. But it's like it's two of them. It's like the way in which they've died is like um tragic. You know, obviously it's tragic that they're all in spirit, but it's like yeah. So I'm not going into that. But it's choices and their consequences. So whatever that means. Oh my god! Now there's six of them. Closing the door, completion. So again, like I know I'm taking it seriously though. It's like it's that just makes me a bit nervous, but it's because it's the eighth house. The guidance is from the friends that are coming through in spirit here. It's time to close the door on choices and their consequences that lead to bad results, and sometimes irreversible. Irreversible. Move towards an adventure. Yeah, they're just that's what this group of guys wanted to pass on to anybody that wants to take that. Because again, it's being led by and like I just said, it's these guys don't all know it. Well, these guys don't all know each other, by the way. But actually, two of them did know each other. For all I know, the other one might know him actually, but like actually, some of them might know. Fuck knows. And then, but the other one didn't because that's my friend, and he was young, and they never know. He might have actually. I don't know, but it's like now it's like who knows? They're all pals now. They're all in a fucking party. But it's more just to be serious about it. This is part of my calling. It's very unusual. Like these guys come forward to me because I am so out here doing this. Um, and I'm shining my light and I'm a medium and I can chat to loved ones in spirit very easily. And if they want to get a message across, they're gonna get it across, you know what I'm saying? And there's a sword again though. Magician's sword, confidence in your magic. Like so this is coming through. So that's for all the masculines that need to have confidence in your magic. Speak your truth and it feels like the Ace of Swords. It's time to speak your truth. You've got the clarity you need. It's time to speak your truth and just know that your friends are right behind you, transmuting your pain. Fool's embrace. Look at that whatever that is, that creature. But let's just say that person is curled up in a ball. Like your friends are with you, your guide, your loved ones in spirit helping you transmute that pain. Or they've been helping you and now they're helping you move forward because it's fucking right timing. Luck and right timing. And there it is again though. Feast of plenty. Choices and your consequences. There's something about the 20th of June is going to be significant. There's something around the 20th of June. There's going to be a happy memory that's created with your feminine. if you choose to move forward, the consequences of that are you're going to be glad you've done it and you're going to be happy. But there's a need to surrender the ego. I feel there might be something around that full moon in Sagittarius. If you've not already surrendered, I feel that is significant. Wait a minute. Where is my? Oh, it's here. Nah, I'll just look here. Wait a minute. I should know that it's my full moon because it's my moon, and it's yours if it's your moon. Oh, fuck off! Right, wait a minute. That's a significant full moon for someone watching. It's what did I say? What date did I say? No, that was much later. It's the 11th of June. It's the Sagittarius. It's a strawberry moon. So what did I just? I said the 23rd or something. Eh? So that bit. So that makes sense. So the full moon in Sagittarius is on the. What did I just say? Whatever I said there. The 11th. Did I say 11th? And by the whatever I said, the 23rd. So yeah, this could be that's really specific. So if some masculines haven't came forward to speak their truth, if you're the feminine, some could be doing that around then, and by the 23rd, or it's that this is happening now or like really soon, and by then you're creating happy memories, and that's the consequences of your choices, right? Okay, so like I said, that was coming through from like a group of random guys. Again, it's not random to some people, but it is. What are you trying to tell me? That's what I said. That's what I saw. GPS. So I don't know, like, look, I don't know if at some point people have been involved with people that have like, however people do that. Like, look, now that's peeking out true colours. Like, so we've got if and let GPS, true colours, and massive regrets, and GPS is on the back. So either this is a really strong warning to check that there's nothing anybody's put on your car. Again, I don't know how people do that. That's fucking nuts. Or nothing that could be. I don't know. This could even just mean that people are keeping an eye on you all the time. But it's like massive regrets. So whoever it is that like people have got involved with you know what I mean, it's like they're massive regrets and well, spirit, yeah, and that someone's having a spiritual awakening. Chaos, ego, death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. And that's why it's really strongly coming through that all the masculines that resonate with this. Now it's like amazing friend. They're pulling in the word amazing and friend. It's like, and that's why it's like, you know, this is hard to explain, but it's like, look, this isn't just for like one person. This is for a lot of people. It's just I'm getting people that I know in the spirit world, or people that I have done readings for, like clients and stuff, or even friends and stuff. Like, and it's all, but it's all a certain. It's all like guys that have lived their life a certain way, and yeah, it's all guys have got involved with Jezebels at some point. Not all of them, but majority of them. And it's like they're warning you. Fuck yeah, it's nuts when that happens, but they're warning you. And it's quite funny because I didn't watch it, but when I was like putting these end screens, you know, because it's basically when the video ends, it'll show you another video. I should have done that ages ago, but I was remembering the one where I done months ago, so I might actually put that as an end screen on this. But it was like where like I said, there's a good example. One of the clients, like one of you that lives in America, her twin flame was coming through because and of course, as I was saying it, there was a guy on the TV that I'm not saying it. It's not. Yeah, I'm not saying exactly what it was, but it's like she'll know if she watches this that they get that it's her twin flame. Like he always shows me. It shows me really, it shows me like really good looking guys that look like him when I'm talking about him. It was for 2 seconds an advert came on, it did look like him. But yes, you're better looking. And yeah, but it's to be serious. It's like it's like that's what I'm saying. There's loads of that. It's honestly, it feels like there's loads of them now. Reckless love, sex. Look what I'm saying. That's him talking. He had. Sorry, this is getting too 8th house for me. It's 11:44 as well. Again, someone's waking up to being a twin flame. There's an advert that just flashed up a word, and I've got my boundaries, and I'm not saying it. Now you'll be like, what was it? What was it? But it's just be careful who you're getting involved with. Moving on, letting go, loving you, free. But I feel most people that are listening to this, you're free of people like this. And it's just this, all these guys are coming through to be like, you done the right thing. Look, get to fuck Ken or get to fuck Gadgie. I'm no one, whatever you want to say. Rejected. The masculines rejected that life and that path. They're moving on, letting go and loving themselves. Because we're bumping heads with karmic energies. But it's this to become one, I need some love like I never need love before. Wanna make love to you, babe. Had a little love. Now I'm back for more. Sweet talk. Yeah, okay. Now they're going a little nicer. The masculine's coming in for two become one. Leaving a drinking toxic lifestyle behind. Again, it's very clever. Again, see, I could sit here for hours now and do this, but like longer because it's like they're telling me all of this combined. They're either admiring someone for leaving a toxic lifestyle, but whether you've left the drinking behind or not, like that won't be everyone. Like, it just might be that you're not drowning your sorrows, drinking your life away, and now you drink in moderation to enjoy it. Under pressure, anxiety, decision time. I said time's running out at some point. I don't know if it was in this or in the other one. And if I speak for much longer, the battery will run out. What is the battery? But it's like this masculine feels like time's running out. I need to get to my divine feminine. I've had my ego death. I've been fucked up over you. I don't want to go round and round. Oh, for some people, it's getting serious. Up the question. I'm living in the moment. My spiritual gifts are awakening, and I've saw the true colours. I'm bumping heads with those people. I'm fake busy to them. They're a karmic lesson. Not for everyone, but you're this person's wish fulfillment. They're losing sleep. This is specific. It won't all be the same, but someone's ashamed that they got into a karmic marriage. And whoever that is, it was just the same shit, different day. You were on their mind the whole time. Sorry, whoever that is, but that's coming through. Like, sorry, that's coming through. Yeah, they're happily single now, though. Secrets are coming out. They left you hanging. That might be the answer to somebody's workplace affairs in reverse. Oh, that sounds like some tea, but I've not got time to go into it. They miss you. There's that again. Oh my God, see, that could be like someone's crazy ex-wife or something. I don't know what that is. But yeah, look, I get it, something like that. Fairy tale feminine, phony trickster illusions. That's like someone, look, that's what I mean. Somebody, remember I've said that someone was cloaking in a divine feminine's energy, and that's how this person married them. It's literally like Prince Eric, Little Mermaid, except it didn't get stopped. But that masculine must have chose that path. Their soul must have been stubborn to wake up, and they had to. It was a love spell. I just saw love spell. Where is it? Look, love spell. It was a spell. This is real. This shit's real, and that's why they're getting me exposed in this, and that's why all these guys in the spirit world, whether it's American clients ones or whether it's guys that I have known in some Some of them I have known, like, you know, when they were alive, or some of them I've known people that know them or whatever. But most of them, there was just, I'm like, I'm thinking who's, there's just like one guy I don't know. Actually, I didn't know, yeah, I didn't know that one of the people that came, I didn't know him either. But I always used to think, because it was like quite tragic the way that was years and years ago when I was really young, but not really young, I was a teenager, but I knew people that knew that guy. So yeah, rejected. All these guys are just coming forward saying like, run, because, oh my god, right, what in the fuck, run, because, right, this is a harsh message, but I get it, right, and I'm going to close this now. Run, because when I was a distorted masculine, that's how it ended. That's so fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Yeah, look. My God. This is these guys, right? This is these guys saying, this is the type of girls I dealt with. Because of that, I had stalking, liars, tricksters. Oh, that's intense. Again, it's nothing we don't know, but it's really intense when these guys are coming forward. Unfazed, wasting time, drama starters. These guys are saying, for all the guys that are listening, because let's face it, it is guys, take it on board. That's not, that can be a good card or a bad card. Romantic love affairs, sex, secret lovers. However that fits in. That's either twin flames or that's like things that you shouldn't be doing with karmic people or something. But dodging bullets, dust it off. If you've dodged a bullet, all these guys are coming through saying, well done. It's like, I'm hearing well done, mate. With love, you all need to piss off now, okay? Could you just step back? It's a bit intense. I've said this before. This doesn't happen a lot. Maybe it's because I put on like the top that looks like I'm fucking going to a pub or something. But it's like, do you know what I mean? It is a bit like that. It's like, that's what it feels like. It's like I'm sitting here alone. It feels like I've just got, it's like I'm at a house party. I don't drink anymore. Dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters, dusting it off. Protected by haters. That is so weird to me. The people you were protecting, or you thought were protecting you, they were haters. You're dodging these bullets and you're dusting it off and you're moving on. You're ignoring these people. Well done. That's coming from them, not me. Love it. Okay, we'll put these down now. I don't love it, but it's an empowering message. It's one that hits pretty hard. And just in case we didn't get the message, they're just hammering it home with another random card that's kicking about tricksters. All the guys that were dealing with tricksters, well done for seeing through them. You've passed your karmic test and now you get to go straight to the feminine. I was trying to think of something funny there. Whatever. What do you when you win in Monopoly? Right. So that, can I just say that all came out in karmic lessons that need to be released in shadow work. So let's hope that's stuff that people have done. Right. What does the masculines want to say? Like, that have been dealing with that? Like, you're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. Run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? Now change Hawaii to whatever. This could be like a fucking I was about to say like the traveling or something. I don't know. Whatever. Insert here. Would you pack a bag and run away to the nearest hotel with me? Can I pack a bag and run to yours? It's I could go on and on and on. Can we go away for a dirty weekend? Or sorry, they wouldn't say that. I'm going to take you away for like. Can we talk? Can we go? you know, I've booked a spa day. I don't know. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you and all your mysteriousness. Mysterious girl, I want to get close to you. Spoiling you, yeah, it must be. So making friends. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with. Oh my god! Look how fucking. Like, that's kind of blown my mind. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips, everything you could ever need or want. You deserve nothing less. So, reading between the lines, it feels like, again, this person either gave you fuck all or, sorry, that's what I'm reading. They either gave you fuck all or very little of themselves or just in general. Like, you know, you were never in a scenario where this person ever treated you. Like, maybe you were, you know, it was a late night kind of call kind of thing. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. So again, I feel that's how I feel they're feeling that about you. I feel they're like, oh God, have I pushed them too far? Focused on because I was too focused on money. I'm currently focused on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. So I do feel that's still a thing. Are you kidding me? How's it still on that? That was ages ago. The GPS thing just came out. That was ages ago. I'm picking up. Yeah, so it's yeah. Oh, wait a minute, that's in the title. I actually put daydreaming because I couldn't be bothered spelling fantasy. In fact, I was trying to put fantasize and I was like, I'm putting daydreaming. My fantasy, you're my fantasy. Listen to this. Listen to this after you're repeating for a dirty weekend and look at this. This is hilarious. And it's like although I've told those guys because in the spirit world, right, to just explain to you, it's they have stepped back, but they're still there. And now I can like feel all these guys laughing. Look at this. My fantasy. You're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for inspiration. I want you. So I must repeat, dirty weekend. We're oh my fucking phone fell on the floor. What if it's like phoning like a family member or something? Wait a minute. This is very risky. Where did it? See what I mean? This is part of it. I just wish that they were. Oh. I can't see. Oh. Hang on. It wouldn't have phoned anyone, but I'm a bit paranoid. So this could have something to do with it. Maybe if you're having a dirty weekend, you need to turn your phone off, or you need to fucking check somebody's tracking you on a phone. I don't know. Like seriously, I'm just seeing the synchronicity of. There we go. I've got it. Right. That's so crazy though. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. Okay. Father wounds. My father's a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to my divine masculine energy within me and externally. But I feel that's what this person has worked on or is working on. And they've worked on it enough to be like, hello there. Right. Right. Getting a bit tired now. So I'm gonna wrap the collectives up so I can do Brianna's and then eat something because I'm hungry and hungry around here means sexual energy. I'm not just saying that, it does. I worked out that when I'm saying I'm hungry, like it's they make me feel hungry and it's like I am. Rainbow energy. So there's rainbow light again. You might resonate with this. I know that I hold rainbow codes, rainbow frequency. I'm a rainbow warrior. You know, somebody joined Rainbow Warriors. Thank you for that, Nathan. And Nathan, if you're watching this replay because you've not joined this, I will do yours. I think I'm going to do Charlotte's on Friday, so I'll do yours on Friday too. The colors of the universe live within you, radiate their brilliance, heart magic, create your world from your. Oh my God, I know what they're doing here. Create your world from your heart. It's your magic wand of the universe. Supergrass, all right, has just come on. So I feel, you know, what does those t-shirts say? Danny, Gaz, and Mick. Any of these names could be significant. Lightweaver. You are a vehicle of light, creating new paths to joy, weave your magic into the world. Yeah. So again, look, use your magic wand and weave your magic into the world. Oh my god, that sounded wrong. But anyway, it's like you're weaving your magic into the world. I think that is. Wait a minute. This is we're nearly at the end of this. That is because it's like that's like the sacred unions put in that healing energy into the frequency, you know, in the atmosphere, and it does heal. It heals you. It heals both of you, but you've got your healing sex is gonna heal the world. It does. It puts frequency. It's if you're true twin flames, it sends this energy out into. Because again, I'm not going too deep into that. Because again, there's not. You know, there's. I mean, the only thing I could say, the only thing I'm going to say is quite funny, is that like even just how I used to describe how mine would come to the door, and I'm talking like just a late night like it's like my friends would sit like that and listen to the stories, and look what people do now. So it's because it was exciting. It's not just exciting because we fancied it. It is because of what we are to each other. So if you're a true twin flame, it's the same with you and yours. Um, that's all you're getting from those stories, right? So um, again, this person wants to worship you. And just as well his head is strategically placed there. Um, like I just heard the funniest thing. Oh my god! You know, it's like you know when somebody says like their head's up their arse, right? You know, it can be like your head's up your arse if you're not thinking right, but isn't that a saying like when someone's head's up someone's arse, like you're trying to stick up their arse? Yeah, like it's like it's like you know this like if you like this masculine just wants to yeah they just want to make you feel like the luckiest woman in the world because this is definitely a group of men to a woman like that's just what's coming through, right? You can change it if it fits in another way like same sex or whatever, but that's what I'm feeling. And it is a man and a woman on the card, and I mean look what's going on here, you know. Is he like, oh sorry darling, have you got a sore knee, have you got a sore foot, do you want me to help you out? She's like, oh my God, yeah, I've just like fallen naked on the bed. Could you just, could you just, could you just help me out? Like, this myself. Look, what's going on there? Weave that magic, weave that magic stick. That's hilarious. Oh dear. I told you, Brianna would lower the tone there too. Yes. Can you see? I mean, I can show you quickly. Look, quickly, and you'll see it in 10 minutes on the delay. Sorry, I need to go back in these cards. So, but yeah, basically the point is that guy's at our feet. So it's like, you know, this person's wanting to worship you in a nice way. It's not like it's not in the toxic karmic way, like, oh, I need this, I need that, I need money, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. No, it's like because you're a goddess to this person and you're light and you've healed them and you've encouraged most importantly you've encouraged them to heal themselves and they want to give back. That's the thing, like put aside even twin flames, when a man is really in love they do feel the urge to protect you and keep you safe. It's like even if you're walking in the street and late at night after a night out or something, that's what guys do, good guys anyway, you know, they hold your hand, they put a coat over you, you know, they chuck you in a taxi with them with you, you know. Again, I know there's other types of guys that want to chuck you in a taxi and get you home too, but that's we're sticking with the we're sticking with the theme. Oh God. Um, wait a minute. I'm seeing the struggle of me trying to get the phone and making sure that you didn't see it. God, that made it look like I was going fucking bald. My parting. What have I done there? I'm surprised my hair isn't fucking been falling out with the stress, but anyway. Oh, do you want to see the Jane Austen thing? Because look, we all have a better guide in ourselves than in any other person can be. I bought that, like, honestly, about 10, 15 years ago, and I've not wrote anything in it because I just like the thing. I will write something in it. Maybe I'll write my book in it, one of the many books. Harmony, yeah. This is going to be a harmonious time because that was Jupiter and Venus on those cards. Lovely. Right. Right. Okay, now I'll just scroll this a bit. Oh, I feel like it's only fair I do a 15-minute one since it's been so resonating. Yeah, sorry, and I will do that. Thank you. I'm always trying to declutter and get outside and process out loud with people. Take all the time. Amen to all of that. It's crazy that people put trackers on people's cars and sanity. I know, it's fucking mental. Spice Girls all day. I've read these bits. You're very welcome, Renee. Right, okay. So we'll just get a couple more messages from the masculine and right. So what else does the masculine want to say? And yes, that's what I just said. Because it's not me, they're just talking through me. Also, Jam Michael Jackson's on. I've no idea how that goes, but the album is dangerous. And look what I just read out. I need you. Your love and powerful light guides me home. Thank you for sending it to me. I do feel it and need it more than ever. You give me hope that I can be happy again. No fucking wonder, man. No fucking wonder. If these guys have been, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I realise all the mistakes I've made. Again, I surely don't need to thank. Oh my God. I'm done. We don't need any more cards from this deck. Thank you for being my best friend. Even when I've pushed you away, nobody knows me like you do. And I'm Every Woman just came on. That's quite funny timing. But it's like, I feel this person saying, you're not just any woman. And I see that now. Like, your light has healed me. And you've been my best friend when people that I thought were that weren't, or they turned out not to be. Well, that's quite sad. Um, right. What does the feminine want to say back to the masculine? Our spirit babies talk to me. I wonder if you see their signs too. So, oh no, Mum says hang up. We didn't get anything about mums, so but that has just. So again, oh yeah, if you're new, that card is either like there was an interfering mother of the person, or karmic mother of a karmic person, or the mother of a child, or it can be friends with kids. However, that all fits in. I'm sending you signs. Are you seeing them? It hurts my heart to not have you around. People are so jealous around us. We have to protect this sacred union and have each other's back. Wow, that's yeah. I know you want to contact me. Follow your heart and do it. That fits too. Right. This wee box is falling to shit. So maybe this person feels like, how am I going to fix this? Because I'm like that about it. Oh, you can. See, that is part of the channeling because I can fix this somehow. It's just it's all falling apart. So this person feels like everything's falling apart. How am I going to put it together again? A wee bit of sellotape, that'll be fine. I don't know about your relationship or whatever you're wanting to have with this person, but eh, right. Um, right, so they're just saying some more of these. What else then? Yeah. They just got me to pick them up to say, look, this person, I can't stand not talking to you. So that again, remember, this is about Gemini is about communication. So many songs remind me of you. So yeah, this person can't stand not talking to you. Like you will be hearing from this person. Whoever resonates with, you will be hearing from them. They're going to be, but they haven't told you everything, but they're coming to tell you everything. Keep the sparks flying, surprise each other with gestures of love. There you go, the dirty weekend. I'm joking, whatever it is, it will be for some people. I haven't told you everything. Secrets. I could think how that, you know what I mean? However that, you know, right. Um, right. Mm, right. What does the feminine need for inner union? Meditate. Return to tranquil home within yourself. Keep balance in your inner self because it's working. You're going to hear from this person if this is yours. Feel your feelings, yet in the masculine for inner union, you need to feel your feelings, no matter how difficult it is. Are you aware of your emotional body? Don't don't run away from your feelings because that is what has caused a lot of your pain. And I feel most of you, if you are this masculine, you know that, and that actually you're planning on coming forward. But some of you might still be in this. Like, don't run away from the feelings anymore. Seek a therapist, seek a counselor, seek a healer, seek people like me that are all of that. Move with the in breath, balance the flux of life. Again, I'm losing my words, but like, look, it's there's a lot of anxiety there for whoever someone this is. Find harmony over dissonance, and it's like, you know, the way to bring you back into harmony and balance is to get that healing, yeah, and to open your third eye to the truth. Okay, so right, so now I'll speed this bit up. We're nearly at the end. Right, what's a possible soul retrieval that people need? And this will be a masculine because this is a masculine deck that they made me pick up. Let the past go. That makes sense. Can we rewind time and go back to before when we were both broken down by life? Or what? Can we can we rewind time and go back to before we were broken? All right, I was going to say before we were both broken down by life. Our past hold us back from our future. So you need a soul retrieval if this is you to release your past, but also that'll be a message from someone's masculine. And like, so basically that could be like somebody getting a past life regression with me, or a soul retrieval to do with an inner child wound, which again, that's, you know, that's what I do in every single session. It's always about the inner child soul retrievals. But ones I've been doing recently, it's my basically what I do in my session is my own modality because I weave all these different things together. But I call it's inner child negotiation because so for instance, I won't, you know, it's anonymous, but my client said I can share stuff. It's like, and because she'll be able to share it better. Actually, shit, I actually had her last session, so I will ask her to write something. But like I was negotiating with the person's teenage self and child self about eating habits. And it's funny because it's an advert for Aldi right now, a food place. So you know what I mean? And that's not as easy as what you think, you know, because the reasons behind certain eating habits are about control. And then each teenage self and then they have reasons for it. So it's like I'm a counselor for people in the spirit world. Like again, some of these guys that are coming forward, you know, when people get stuck in the, because again, this is what I mean, like that I'm a medium, but like I say all the time, I'm a medium, but I'm also a shaman, and my shaman that deals with really dark stuff that other people don't deal with, and that's where I can sometimes clash with even people that I respect and look up to, because I just find it irresponsible when you've got mediums saying that there aren't dark energies and stuff. Do you want to look at there are, right? And some people be, oh yeah, the only dark energies are the people that are still alive. That's true, but there is dark energies in the astral and stuff too. There's demons and there's energies that can jump into people when you're drunk and drugs and like opening portals, doing dodgy black magic, and that it's all real. So you know that is, you believe what you want to believe, but it is real. Or go and play with it and see what happens to you. Don't play with it, please don't. It's like, um, But yeah, somebody needs energy clearing, past life, whatever that bit was, whatever made me say that. Somebody's missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. Again, I feel that somebody just needs to book a session to talk through the confusion of waking up to who your divine feminine is. So that's for one of the guys. Finding myself, spoiling you. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. Somebody's healing from codependency, but believe me, when they're healed, they're spoiling you. So again, remember, that's funny. I don't usually use divine masculine cards for the soul retrieval bit, but that's how strongly the divine masculines are coming. Like again, the divine masculine kings are coming through. And I know divine masculine can be women too, but it's really a very strong male energy, and the spirit people I'm picking up on. Sorry, spirit people. I don't usually call you that, but right. So, what do we need to know about the future of this connection? Sparks, yeah, they just keep sparks are going to be flying. What do we need to know about the future of this connection? Forgiveness. Allow, oh, there's the past again. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. Fearless love, a courageous leap into the unknown. That's what the masculine's about to do. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. Love and spirit are really guiding you and stop. That's my god. That's because there's so many loved ones. You've no idea. There's so many. Do you know what this reminds? It doesn't remind me exactly of this memory, but I have to tell it. I think they're making me tell it because it's really funny. Some of you have heard this before, but it's so funny, it's worth hearing again. When I was visiting my friend in London almost 10 years ago, and I was only at hers for one night, I was in London for a couple of nights, and then I was traveling to like my family elsewhere and my friend. I was visiting a few people because I know loads of people down that way. And anyway, I was in my dark night, so I was in a dark place. I was in a dark place basically, and I oh, so it's got to have been longer ago than that. It was longer than that. I always say 10 years. Everyone knows that. Oh, Angels has just come on, Robbie Williams. So, which annoys me now when I hear it, sadly, because I love the song. But I saw a video of the guy saying he stole it from me, and I believe the guy, to be honest. I've shared that before if you want to go and find it. But that again, oh my God, that card came out. The spirit babies are talking to me. They see their signs too. So again, that's got two meanings. That can mean children that you're meant to have and they haven't incarnated yet, or that can be that someone's had a miscarriage or an abortion, or you've lost a child. You know, however that all fits. And then of course, because this is coming on, definitely. So sorry for anyone's loss if that is it. But seriously, that guy, the guy that actually wrote that song, his song is really beautiful, and that it's disgusting. Anyway, because the thing is, the guy wrote it about his wife losing a baby. I think that was the story. And when you hear the guy's story and the guy's song about what it's about, and then you listen to that, it doesn't hit. It hits different because you're like, that's why it doesn't quite make sense because he again I loved Robbie. Honestly, I really loved Robbie. I was like the biggest Robbie fan ever. And it's not that I'm not now. I'm not now. I like to sort that. I'm just it made me look at him different. It was it's like selling out, isn't it? It was yeah. He says he made it up in his back garden. Opposed to the guy that said he made it because his wife lost a baby. Do you know what I'm saying? Who do you believe? I know who I believe. Because you can hear the pain in the other guy's voice, whereas, and he did pay him. He paid him 7 grand, but I think Robbie made a lot more than 7 grand. You know what I'm saying? Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past, yes. And we pray for that man. I think his name was Ray. Don't quote me on that. He's got a YouTube channel. You can go and listen to the song. I'll put it below. That's what I mean. I want to, or it's not like I'm my tiny little drop in the ocean, but I think we should share that, for all the times that song's actually been shared. Manifesting that, oh, this is what I've been saying. It's not me, they're talking through me. Very soon, your true love will arrive. That's going in the title. Manifesting the one. This person's been manifesting you all along, and you've been manifesting them. It's just been a very dark detour. And I should have said that. I was going to say it. I wondered if proposal was going to come out again because we got it in other decks. There is going to be a proposal here at some point. This is going to end up in a marriage. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. So, third party, you may be dealing with a karmic situation. Not. It's in reverse. Freedom, healing, healthy space, and room to breathe. Yeah, this person's had enough healing and healthy space, and they're kind of worrying, can I get back in? So they're coming in. Oh, where's right? Sorry, I'm just like right. Last bit. New Earth. I would usually use this for New Earth message, but I can't be bothered. I know it is very hard. It's a sad story. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies you may have absorbed. Now, that was my question about what do we need to know about the new earth energy. So, in order for you, that's very clear. And that's funny because I wouldn't, again, I've got certain cards that I use for certain questions most of the time, but they just guide me to whatever. Mr. Mr. Loverman, Shabba, Shabba. That just came on when I've just read very soon your true love will arrive. That's hilarious. By third party, flick you over the curb. Exactly. Clear yourself. Yes, look, ask the angels to release any toxic energies you may have absorbed. So masculine, that's coming through very clearly. In order for you to get in the same vibration as your divine feminine, you've got to clear your energy of third party interference. Not just romantic, anybody that's lowered your energy. But I feel this group of masculines have done that. If you haven't, you'll know that's you and you need to do that. But Mr. Loving Man singing and dancing coming out with release. I'd say this Mr. Lover Man has released and they're coming in singing and dancing. Maybe this person does like singing and dancing specifically, but work with Archangel Michael to let Archangel Michael wait a minute, work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you and your purpose. Express yourself. Sorry. Sorry, that bit sounded really funny the way I said it, but it could be because it's got singing and dancing. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. If you're this masculine, I feel you're getting crazy psychic downloads and you are really happy to be releasing. Yeah, look, crazy psychic downloads. You're profoundly clairvoyant. Hello, I said crazy psychic downloads. They said it through me. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like this masculine's on a roll and they just want to be on a roll and rolling around with you because only you. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't know the rest of the words, but it's a song, isn't it? Only you. Devoted, attached, crave. And you know what's quite funny, right? There's specific times where I'll get guided to look out my window. And the amount of times, like, I have seen, like, have you ever seen these vans that have got, like, it's tenants and it's got, like, dedicated to you on the back? Like, I always like it's when I look out my window, I always see like that van like driving along the road, and I catch this. So it's like I feel it's from the masculine saying they're it's only you. They're dedicated to you. It's their higher self trying to let you know that. So I saw it again yesterday. Right. So I hope that resonated with whoever it did, and I hope that the dark bits of it, I'll pray and I hope you're all through that. And if you're not, book a session. I can help you with whatever you're at now. Just because I looked at these, I'm just going to shuffle these once more because I said whatever dark. I don't know if I said that'd be weird if I said dark truths because they're called that. But I looked at these. So what? The album's called Extra Naked. I'm just saying. And this came out. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. I underestimated how important you are in my life. So somebody just wanted to add that bit in. And that one, yeah, and this is the cards came out at the start, or at least one of them. I think it was both of them. Maybe they want me to get the thumbnail, actually. Did I get a thumbnail? I think I did. I'm too tired. I'm afraid I walked away, but I intend to come back. My concern is, will you be there when I do? I was running from myself. I want to apologise. I need your forgiveness. It's Friday. I'm in love. The Cure. Wit, and an album is Wish. This could happen on Friday. How amazing would that be? I'm sorry, but even if this happens on any Friday, even if it's like years from now, months from now, you fucking let me know, because that's Friday night is a Leo moon, and that is when people take a leap of faith, and it's passionate energy. It's the fifth house is sex as well. Okay, so clear the energy of that, and let's read Brianna's, because she's been waiting a long time, and anyone else, the people in the membership, I will do yours either in the second level of the membership, and if you would like to join the second level of the membership, you can even now, you can come in and get your cards done either in private in the second level of the membership, or I just do it in public here. So you tell me where you want it, kind of thing. Sounds a bit funny. Right, so it was just Brianna, wasn't it? Yeah. Just tell me. Yeah, wait a minute. I think it was. I didn't see any more come in. Yeah. Why is it saying I've got 8 alerts? Is that just from the ones before? Cleanse, clear the energy of that, especially all the heavier stuff, and close that out. Send it to who needs it, especially the ones, especially all that weird shit about fucking people tracking, however people do that. The thing is, we're all getting tracked all the time, guys. Fucking, this shit's listening all the time, you know what I mean? Could even just mean, it doesn't even mean that though, does it? I mean, I just don't even want to know what that means. But I think it's about watching. People are watching your every move quite literally. Like, if people live, I don't know, people that live near you and stuff could be looking out their window for all we know. Like, oh, they're going somewhere. I wonder where they're going. Right. Definitely been working on that, even from last weekend when I had a little too much to drink to clear my energy, regaining it back. Good. My ex, I feel, is that I don't have the funds, unfortunately. Well, again, Barbie, I will pray for you to get the funds that you need if you need my support. But come and join me on. When will I be doing that? Keep an eye on. Do you know where the community tab is? Basically, the community tab is like the written posts. Not everybody looks there, but if you check, I will be doing free readings. Now, I usually just pull. I say it's a card. I usually pull people more than a card, but I try to keep it to 2. It's not even 2 or 3. But you don't. I don't. I have to cap it something. You know what I'm saying? It's no one card anyway. If it's one card, I must. It will be one when we get busier though. It will be one card, but when it's not loads of people, it's not one card. But yeah, that's only a few days away. Like the Leo moon is basically late Friday night, all of Saturday and Sunday. So I think I was feeling I might go live on the Sunday again, but I don't know because there was nobody here on Sunday. I don't know if it was because is it not a bank holiday again this weekend? I'm sure it. No, it was that one just passed, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's after roughly 9:15 at night UK time. The moon moves into Leo on the Friday. I think that's what I'll do, because then I can have my Saturday and Sunday. So I think just now, but I might change it. So keep an eye out in the community tab. I think I'll go live on Friday, and I'll do the Cancer live stream, and I'll have a bit of a break, and then I'll do the Leo live stream. And when I do the Leo live stream, I'll do free cards. Okay, so come back then. There you go. See, your prayer was answered that quickly, Barbie. And anyone else that wants a free card. Um, Yeah, and you never know. I might, yeah, I might. If I'm guided to, I might come back and do the Sunday. I don't know, or I might just do Cancer and then I'll do it on Sunday. Just yeah. I always go with the flow. I'll see. So, um, but when I do that, if I'm going to make that a regular thing, if I do one of these on like a Saturday or a Sunday, I might even just fucking do it on Saturday. No, I can't do it on Saturday. Actually. Then I always have a day, another day on top of what I'd be off and during the week because you got to balance it out. I'm very strict on I don't like working weekends, and I advise other people, make sure you get your weekend somewhere else if you do that. Um, right. If I have sex on my birthday, I will let you know. But doubtful, but 5% chance by choice. Birthday sex. Oh my god, that's funny. Yes, do inform. I was going to say us, but don't inform us. Well, you can't. Come and inform me. That's hilarious. Let Friday be magical. Exactly. Oh right. Oh God, sorry, I never even clicked. Friday is your birthday, right enough. It's Friday. I'm in love. Well, I don't know about love. I mean, let it be love and sex and magic. I can't remember the rest of the words. Love and sex and magic. Listen to your guiding soul to activate more messages. Soul whispers. Right, okay. Now we are going into your one, so let's see. Um, is there any? I mean, do you want me to just leave the message open, Brianna, or would you like me to, do you want me to focus on love, or what do you? What do you want me to? What do you want? Like a notebook. It's not that simple. What do you want? Yes, it fucking is. If you want it, you go and get it. That's not what they say. I'm saying that. Right. So if you want it, you go and get it. I picked up these, so we're going with these. What do we need to know for Brianna? Now I'm singing that song. I can't remember any of the words, so. Right. And like I said, I am holding the intention that this be extra clearing of that Gemini new moon magic, birthday magic for Brianna, new moon and Gemini energy. Bring it all in, Florida water magic. Yes, so just reminded me. So please, somebody, if you're still here, remind me. Who the fuck are they? Oh, there they are. Oh, oh my god, oh my god, I can't believe that. Right. I forgot to this is part of the collective message, but this is clearly for you. Look at this, right? This was meant to be the collective message. You're Remember, this is not me. I'm just passing the message. Usher, you make me wanna. Seriously, it's just come on. You make me wanna leave the one I'm with and start a new relationship with you. Brianna, what am I picking up on? At least I fucking know who I'm homing in on, but Christ, that is the words, isn't it? You make me want to leave the one I'm with and start a new relationship. This is what you do. Oh my god. Ah, okay. So along with that, heavenly signs, blue butterfly, blue butterfly. When you watch the shorts on Thursday night, you will get what that means. That is that. So that's wow, heavenly sight. But that's for the collective too. So I will, and then I'll just yeah, I'll do that after. This is for the collective. I'll put them there because I forgot. Obviously, wasn't meant to read them till now. Um, what have we got? Why did I pick up this deck? Sorry. Right, so Brianna, something's going from 0 to 100 here. I don't. I mean, how do I know? This says proposal, but the thing is, it's actually like two women, which is always confuses the fuck out of me. But and again, it's not. I don't mean like this. It could obviously be same sex, but I don't. That's not what it's meant to mean. It's like I think she's meant to be showing her something or giving her an invite. I've literally no idea. If you could tell me what the fuck that is about, that would be interesting. But an offer or a proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. Maybe it's an invite to something. But I do feel like something is going to come as a surprise. Like I feel there's going to be like some kind of offer made to you, which comes as a surprise. maybe, maybe it's you make me want to leave the one and wait for start a new relationship with you. I don't. That'd be pretty smooth if they come in that way. I don't think so, but you know what I mean. It's oh dear, you make me wanna. Or somebody's just got the hots for you. You make me wanna. Right. This is the weirdest message, but we're remember I read the past. Brianna knows this, right? But I read the past, present, and the future, and I'm picking up on somebody now. Again, just get out your head. Whoever all the potentials are here right now, whoever this is, I'm picking up on the man who will be your husband. Because now we had proposal and now we've got wedding. Unless you're getting an invite to a wedding, um, or unless they're telling me again about a married man leaving a relationship. Wedding, taking your relationship to the next level one step at a time. But I feel I'm picking up on the man that will eventually you will be in a union with. And if it's not a marriage again, because again, you might be like, fuck that, I'm not doing that again. But it's like it's like the union, you know, like the long lasting one. Butterfly, you will meet a new love interest. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. Are you going out for your birthday? What the fuck? Or did you meet somebody that's already on the scene at a party or a night out? Butterfly? Because that could be a hint that the person you're going to end up with is that guy or something. Yeah, because we've got friendship in reverse and twin flame. This ain't no friend. So I don't know. Like, again, like, look, I'm just reading between the lines here. Is there somebody like that's in a relationship that's like said they have to be your friend or something, but like they could be your twin flame because that's what this is. See, this is really interesting for me because me and Brianna are very. I'm not looking what Brianna's writing right now, right? Because I'll just want to channel it all out and then I'll read. I might read it, a bit of it in a minute, but this is why if you wonder like people that watch quietly or you go away and you come back, this is why it's good if I haven't spoke to you in a while, or even if like so Brianna spoke on here the last few days or well, whatever over the past week. But it's kind of good when people don't for a while because I don't actually know what I'm picking up on right now. Like I genuinely cross my heart hope to die, I don't know. So um but now I want to know. But it's kind of like, yeah, like with the combination of the songs and stuff, it's like that really looks like if this hasn't happened already, it's like somebody could be in something, like they could be in a marriage, right? A karmic marriage or something, but they're your twin flame, and time will tell. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame, it will guide you towards them. Or think about it could actually be talking about a time in your past when you were the one that was married and you had to be friends with somebody that you had stronger feelings for. But also look out for meeting somebody this weekend that could, you know, very well. All interested. Right, so now I'll read what you're saying. I'm not finished by the way. I'll still tap in, but oh wow, I'm ready for that. No married men. I'm taking to by any means I would run. I'm going out this weekend. I met this guy randomly a couple of weekends ago, but apparently he had been watching me on TikTok for a while, but wanted to be my friend first and get himself right, and then take me out on a date so he could focus on his finances, career, and be what I deserve and match my energy. How long's he been watching you? I'm not just like I don't know. I instantly got the creep. Nah, it can be a nice. It's oh my god, talk about cringe. What am I doing? I look like somebody's auntie or something. That's like I wanted. I was. It was on slow. I just saw when I was going like that. I am. What am I? I am someone's auntie, but do you know what I mean? I looked like someone's auntie dancing at a party. Like, you want to come and dance? Do you know what I mean? I'm a fucking good dancer. I just don't dance a lot. I want to dance. I'm good at dance. Damn it. She wants to dance. Is that not a song? She wants to move. That's a song, isn't it? I want to be the only one. Eternal's on right now. I want to be the only one to love you, love you. Yeah. Watch this space, I guess. Um, I told him to stop messaging me until he was ready for that, and a couple of times he's crossed those boundaries by messaging me, so it's left me confused. Oh right, yeah, I'm not liking that. You need my help. Again, it's not that I instantly don't like it, but you know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, what was he not like? What do you mean? Is he being a bit too pushy? Well, do you want me to ask about him? What will we ask? I don't want to use the. I'll just trust any of the cards I pick up will be what I'm meant to. Hmm. We have met up. We've had a major connection, but I told him it can't move further or it will cause hurt and confusion. To you, or is there other sort of is that the one that you said is like got a situation with an ex or something? I'm cutting the deck at a lot of I'm sorry cards, and then I cut it at the ghosted one too. This one's a bit weird. I'm like, what is that? Run away. Would you? It's that one again. But would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, this doesn't need to be bad. But in the context of you, I'm thinking if this guy has got a lot of stressful shit going on with an ex, he would. I'm sorry, but the dirty weekend thing's coming in again. It's like I think he very much would welcome a trip away with you. You know, whether it's overnight or a couple of nights or long. You know what I mean? But that's the point. Just because he wants that with you, would that be the right thing for you? Maybe that is the right. Maybe that is the right thing for you. How do you know? But you know what I mean? Like being serious, it's kind of like if that would leave you hurt and confused and all over the place. If, for instance, this guy just fucks off and ghosts, because you know guys can do that. Not all guys, but and it's just kind of a bit thing where if he's got a complicated sort of scenario going on like that and he's been hurt before, he could be on autopilot in that way where if things, you know, although he's saying he likes you, he might start to like you so much that it scares him and runs away. So that's what I would be concerned about. But you know that, especially because tragedy just came on steps. Do you know what I mean? And the album's called Step One. So I feel they're saying just take it slow. Like, and that sounds like what you're saying to him. Like, not to rush into something. Um, no, he wasn't pushy. He just didn't know how to work on himself and also let me go. Codependency, yeah. Go ahead and ask about him if you would like. I trust anything. Yeah, I did anyway. I must have heard you telepathically. Yeah, so yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Because it's like I'm sort of feeling into that guy's energy. It's difficult because he's met you and he likes you, but he's in a place where he needs to heal. I mean that twin. Put it this way, twin flame or not, that does happen on the twin flame journey. I help people in this situation all the time. It's right person, wrong timing. It's like it is really difficult when you really want to be with your twin flame or your person, whoever this is making sense to, but they've not shut the door, and it doesn't mean. And can I just stress, I am not one of these. I'm not one of these people that is because again, I don't really agree with that when I listen to other people and they're like, oh. I'm not judging this, like, but some people are like reading about cheating and that, and they're like, I'm not judging anyone, and it's like it's not that you're judging, but like for me personally, like I don't want to I always stress that like I'm not okay with that, and I don't even as a counselor. I had to sort of say like, is there anything when it's like, is there anything you're not alright with? Like when I worked in a place, and I was like, I could listen to something. It would, I could, but if I got after the first session, if I felt uncomfortable, I would actually have to say I can't work with this person because but I would be like, I'm I could be fair and I'd help whoever the person was in that situation. Like either don't fucking allow yourself to be treated like that, or if you're cheating on someone, why whatever, blah blah blah. There's loads of different reasons why people do this, but the point is there's a lot of situations where they're not with anybody, but they're not in a good place and they're not in a place to date and they've not healed from the things before, and that is what this feels like and it sounds like from what you're saying. Um, so yeah, the best thing that you can do for that guy is tempting as that, and I do feel it is tempting. So you can fill me in on the rest of what I'm feeling here. How interesting! And the song that's on my Spotify is, and it's not playing or anything, but I don't remember that going off. Is "Beautiful Things" Benson Boone, and that's the song where he's like, "Please don't." Yeah. This beautiful thing then I've got like I can't if you all the lyrics it's kind of something like actually Renee, if Renee's still here, but she might not be, you like him, don't you? It's when he's kind of saying something like, I pray to God every day not to take her away, so it's kind of like in this case it's kind of like he feels the potential of yeah liking you so much that if he lost you it would be a tragedy, because tragedy, if anyone lost you, it'd be a tragedy. But like it's flashed up again. Yeah. So it is just what you said, it's codependency. So but yeah, so that's kind of interesting, isn't it? It's like he does really want to be alone with you again though, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know what this is. I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. So I don't know if it's that intense, but I think it might just be because he's ah let me go. You deserve all the good things in this world. And right now, look how, look at this. You deserve all the good things in this world right now, and I'm not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. But there's a conflicted energy here. Missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. So I mean that's, and again I feel that's way more relevant for than just Brianna, but it's coming through very strongly that it's like if you really truly do feel a connection, the best thing you can do with this guy is be a good friend and like yeah, teach him everything you know, teach him the things that I've taught you as well, that you know, like it's because that's the only way that that's actually going to build into something substantial. You know what I mean? It's like it does feel like that's what needs to happen. Mm, okay. Um right, that's what I'm trying to ask myself as well. I'm not trying to repeat patterns. He's a great guy in a hard spot. I think he's scared and oh, that's what I just picked up on, isn't it? So yeah, that's why I didn't read that bit. And used to being treated like absolute dog shit. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like he thinks you're amazing. And so it might be that old way of he thinks you're so amazing that he'll go into being a bit of a martyr and like I'm just gonna let her go because I'm not good enough and I'm a piece of shit. And you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like I do feel like you said that, but it's reminding me of that card ain't shit. It's like he has been around people that have made him feel like that. And then my eyes are being guided up to the blue butterfly again. And the word summer just flashed up on the TV. um Something's gonna happen in the summer. And again, we're not far away from that, but it's like I mean, so what like have you would you like would you meet up with him? Like do you think you could be friend like do you think you could meet somewhere where it could stay on a friend level? I don't know, or would it need to be from afar? It's I do feel something about in the summer you might meet him again at some point. Hmm. Um yes, that's what it is. He's single and needs to take the time to heal for himself and made that clear. But also wasn't expecting this too. So things have gotten distant with oh, and that must be what the ghosting card is. That is a really awkward place to be in when you like somebody, but you're like, oh shit. Like I said, it's the right person, wrong timing. Let go and let God, exactly. That's what I've been doing. Right. Well, you're just getting confirmation that you're doing the right thing. Right. Let's get this ISIS card, especially if the battery's gonna right. So please give Brianna the most empowering ISIS card that would help her at this time, whether it's with anything further that she needs with this guy, whoever he is, or anything else in her life. Mm. Past life, present power. The many spiritual faces of you. Ooh, interesting. What I'm wondering is, this is why I need to talk to you on a we you know whenever that's time we'll talk on the Zoom because I'm wondering whether this might be a scenario like what I've described before when you meet somebody and you feel this instant connection and you know there's chemistry, right? Like there's some type of something, some type of energy, but when you get really good at discerning this, right? Like, and again, this is what I mean. This is my weird skill. I've been able to do this since since long before doing this professionally. I even was doing like my friends used to laugh about it. They'd be like, "What are you doing? Fucking going to have fun?" And I'd be like, "No." Um, like I used to be able to discern that it's like I'm not meant to do this, right? Like, you know what I mean? It's like basically what I'm getting at is like it was. I do feel I've had with anyone I can think where that's happened in my life, this life. It feels like I can sense when I've had a past life with someone, like romantically, but I'm not meant to carry it through, you know, in this life. And because that's the thing, like I can't remember the words of that. Kiss the Rain, Billy Myers. Kiss the Rain. Whenever, I don't know the words. The album's Growing Pains. Do you know that song? That's long before your time, isn't it? It's quite sad. Wait a minute, let's get the lyrics up. I'm really hungry now, by the way. Maybe that's that guy's energy for you too. um, Kiss the rain. Maybe you're going to have a kiss in the rain. That's goals. I kissed my twin flame in the rain for hours once, so much that my red high heels turned white. That's a true story. That's true love, isn't it? I mean, then we went home and done more than kissing, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's how it was exciting. And all without actually ever being boyfriend and girlfriend. See that? Oh, that's why they make me say that. That is because we have been more than that in a past life, and it's like we've obviously connected with that. Because I didn't really know anyone else that was doing things that were that exciting with somebody that they. Hello, can you hear me? Am I getting through to you? Hello, is it late there? There's a laughter on the line. Are you sure you're there alone? Because I'm trying to explain something's wrong. You just don't sound the same. Why don't wait a minute? This sounds like it fits with the collective. Why don't you go outside? Kiss the rain whenever you need me, kiss the rain. Whenever I'm gone too long, if your lips feel lonely and thirsty, kiss the rain and wait for the dawn. Keep in mind we're under the same sky and the night's as empty for me as you if you feel. You can't wait till morning, kiss the rain. Hello, do you miss me? I hear you say. And that guy, that message was, I miss you. I hear you say, do you, but not the way I'm missing you. What's new? How's the weather? Is it stormy where you are? You sound so close, but it feels like you're so far away. Would it mean anything if you knew what I'm left imagining in my mind? Would you go kiss the rain as you fall over me? Think of me. Is there anything new coming here? Feels hungry, tempted, kiss the rain, blah, blah, blah. We're under the same sky, as empty for me as for you. If you feel you can't wait till morning, kiss the rain. It's either for Brianna or the collective, but it did come out there. I love that song. I swear I know it. Oh, right. Wow. That's quite clever how they done that, isn't it? It's wow, wow. That's for you, but I feel that's for a lot of people because it's quite interesting wording. There might be something significant about, well, obviously somebody's missing people, you know, all the people that are in this, or someone's missing you. They're wondering, is it too late to talk or to come and see you? They're wondering if you're alone or worrying that you're with someone. All these different things. Somebody might come and visit you in the morning or in the wee hours. I don't know, all the different things you could get from that. But yeah, that's basically what I'm saying, right? Is that I was able to do that when I was younger. Like if I was out like in and I'm saying people would be frustrated with me because they'd be like, you know, especially with you know what I mean, because my twin flame would be fuck knows where, to be honest. Fuck knows where or with other, you know, actually with people. So it's kind of like, but even I was in scenarios like that where, you know, I was just like, no, this is a test. Because it's like, technically I could, because I was single. But the type of guys that were being attracted to me, it was a test. And I get thrown these tests, you know what I mean? Well, more so when I was younger, when I was out, because I've got my Venus in the fifth house. It's like, the song Fairground just came on. I don't like that song. I really actually can't stand that song, and so I don't know. Maybe the words are relevant, but it's kind of funny what I'm saying. It's like you know, the fifth house is like playing and having fun, and but yeah. So I suppose it's like don't judge a book by its cover, because the people with me like it's not like yeah, you know, people could be attracted to me and they could try and chat me up, but they're not going to get very far. Do you know what I mean? Like seriously, um, I'm very serious when it comes to stuff like that. Like I don't. It has to be worth it, and 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be worth it. Um, and for the last forever, it's 10 out of 10 times it's not going to be worth it. But it doesn't stop people trying. um, but that's because I know my worth. I know my worth and value. And the weird thing is, I even was like that before I knew my worth and value. It's like my soul was pushing through to be like, no, don't go there. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's anything that it's something like that with that. And this is all just what I'm getting without reading the book. It's this could be a past life connection that you need to close out, you know, that it's like, and that's what I mean. It might be something that I need to do where we do a past life regression. Because that's, I've said this before as well, like, you know, I do that for people, but I also had that too, where I had to journey and get somebody to help me with that. And it's just, you know, because I can do that for myself too, but with that, I was like, right, I need somebody to hold space. And it was just simply what I do with people. I had to ask, is this like meant to happen in this life again? Or am I meant to let him go? And I saw 3 of our past lives, and the answer was clear. Like, no, this is the one where it happens. Like, I don't just feel it in all the other ones. It didn't like either he died or I died or we couldn't get together or, you know, and it's quite fascinating. But it's, yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, this potentially could be, this is the thing. It could be, if it's a twin flame, it's someone you've had a past life with, that your present power is setting the boundaries that you've set and building a friendship and doing it the right way. But it also could be a very tempting person from your past that that's why there's such a strong connection. But you're meant to resist it and focus on you and give the good advice. And, you know, but either way, we'll find out, won't we? And you can keep us updated. But right, let's read this. So, because I've got 15%. I prayed with God this weekend and that I was finally open to receiving love and know that I'm deserving of love again and I'm at peace with all that I am and who I am and I'm happy and content. Well, I'm delighted to hear that. And that goes for whoever I'm meant to be with, just that I was open to it because I love myself that much. Love it, Brianna. And I really hope that that is a very amazing sign that all the masculines are in that place, because you predominantly come through with that area. I would, and feminines, but I feel the feminines aren't they? That's beautiful. Right. Past life, divine sisterhood. There was me supporting the divine sisterhood. Past, let's see what it says. Past life, present power. My eyes went straight to it, and we know that that doesn't happen. Normally, I'm looking for ages. Where is it? Actually, wait a minute. And I opened the book up at Healing the Divine Masculine. 113. Right. I'm okay with letting him go if that's what I'm meant to. And if it comes back around, I'll find it. Exactly. That's what I said about mine. But that was many moons ago. But it still doesn't mean it's not true. I'm a romantic. It's not just a romantic, it's just it's one of these annoying things when you're a seer. It's like I said, I've said before, it's like when people, so the people that are jealous of me, if you think you can handle this gift, then you know, I don't think you could. I don't think anyone could handle the way that my life has went, but me, because it's my life, you know. Moving on up just came on. Because you've got the life that you've got, and I've got the life that I'm meant to have. Because it's like I say all the time, I do say this all the time, but it's true. I couldn't be the person that goes into so much denial and like settles for someone else and has a family with someone else, because I would feel, well, obviously I would have distractions, but like I can't even like live it out even as a fantasy. It's just not going to happen. But I had the option that, oh, I know what they're doing there. This is all relevant, Brianna, so it's going to be relevant for you too. I did have that option. Like, I know the times when I've been sent people where they were like, you could do this. He's going to be a while. You could do this. And it's like I've passed up like openings, you know what I mean? And I don't have any regrets about that whatsoever. And yeah, but it's like I said, it's just because I knew, and not all psychics or even seers know that much. But like I can see, but even at that, you know, what I mean, there's free will and there's time, and that's what I mean, and that's why I've got a problem with you. Just when I do this, I read like this publicly, but this will make sense to someone and a lot of people, but the timing of it is like, who fucking knows? It's it's to do with how it's to do with whether you take the advice on. Like, think about it. But that's why I've worded the questions like that. If people don't take the advice, then their timelines will go completely different. I mean, some of them might stay with pick the person that's tricking them, and why these guys' advice is coming in as well. So, right. But it's all about your present power. And that's why this is what I'll just say about this, but for everyone, is it doesn't matter what kind of past life you've had with someone. What matters is now. And I am somebody that's obsessed. I am obsessed with past lives. I love past life soul retrieval. I love closing out past lives for people so they can have their power back now. I love bringing forward the strength from the past life, but don't live in the past. So don't live in the past of who you and your twin flame were in the past. You can look back on the happy memories, because I've shared ones here. Like, I've got loads of amazing memories, and I've got ones that are not so amazing. Like, even just yesterday, I was making a cup of tea and I was remembering a birthday where I bumped into him in a club, and I was like, that's so weird. It was like one that I just sort of pushed away, but it wasn't he wasn't doing anything horrible. I can tell it was we were both quite uh actually, now thinking back, that he was trying to see if I liked him, because this was quite a while ago, but it kind of went all horribly wrong, because that's when I was in that kind of energy of making it look like, oh, I don't even, I don't care, because that, like I said, that's how long ago it was that I didn't. Just trying to remember. No, I did know we were. Didn't know we were twin. Oh, did I? Maybe I didn't. I'll get a bit. Like I said, I always knew we had a connection, but the bit, even if I knew we were twin flame, I wasn't telling myself about the mirroring thing anyway. So it's like I was acting like I, was just having a good night, having a good birthday and that, and then he was acting like I wasn't even there. We were in this tiny little club. And so it was just that song's just come on, called "You Gotta Be Wise, You Gotta Be Tough, You Gotta Be Strong." Yeah, that's actually quite relevant. I was acting strong and tough, like, just kind of like, oh, it doesn't bother me that he's over there, kind of. And I think I can't remember if he was actually kissing somebody in the club. That hasn't happened too many times, but I think he might have been. But again, it's hard to describe. He wasn't doing it to come. I don't think I'd seen him for like months and months and months, and it was a weird kind of transition, sort of. Anyway, but it wasn't a very good birthday. I'm sure there was lots of drama that night, even nothing to do with him. And then, like, I just got really drunk and upset, and and then there was many many nights like that. Fun times. But anyway, moving on. So, past life, present power, the many spiritual faces of you. When the soul is growing in service to humanity, in service to great feminine, and her call that all being all beings be healed and free. And look what you just said. It gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. The point I was saying there was just, don't live in the past, right? I love past lives, but you're not in the past anymore. You're in the present. Although, side note, past, present, future is all happening simultaneously. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you remember a past life when you were such and such, or all this sort of energy coming, then what strength can you take from that and bring it into the now? And what wasn't so helpful about that past life, and what can you leave behind, including, like I said, if you knew your person in the past, what do you want to bring forward from that, and what do you want to leave in the past? But my advice would be, if for those of you that actually knew this person in the past, just start again. Like, meet this person where you're at now. Pretend you've just met each other for the first time. That for the first time. That song always goes on off of my alarm. You know, um, yeah. Take it slow. You're currently into, and you see how, even though you haven't known that guy this long, Brianna, that makes sense for you too. Like, just I feel either way, you've had a strong past life for this guy. What your job to work out would be, and then I can help you if you need more help with that, is this something I'm meant to pursue in this life, or is this something I'm meant to resist? And I'm good at helping people with that, because, like I said, I have done that. Like I've been able to resist things, even though I'm like, there's something there, but not strong enough to go with it. You're currently integrating past life abilities, and you're guided by the oracle of the past life present power to be open to shifting internally and your experience of your own levels of power and spiritual ability. And you see how that fits with that's what I'm saying. When I read for one of you in here, I'm reading for all the masculines. You could all be going through this. And that's already come through in this reading, hasn't it? That you're opening up to your spiritual abilities. It's coming on even stronger, or it's coming on for the first time for some. Talents, abilities, and powers wish to be restored to you now from past incarnations. This will help your path. You will often be able to recognize this because you will feel some instant fascination or deep interest for a culture, philosophy, heritage, or even place on earth or beyond, which is deeply compelling. This is your intuitive recognition that part of your soul connected with this passionate interest is being drawn into integration. At such times, there can be emotions, feelings, and even phobias or fears that temporarily arise. Can never say that word. You may even find your tastes for food, clothing, or your sleep or other habits change quickly and noticeably for a time. These can all be signs that a past life energy has been integrated. Once it's digested in your current incarnation, you will feel more like yourself again, but in an expanded, more whole way. That's so deep because that sounds like when I was saying on the other one. Oh no, that was in the membership. Shit. That was in the membership earlier. I was just saying that I've jumped timelines in such a massive way. There was a big massive rose on the screen there, the Mary Magdalene energy. I've jumped timelines in such a big, massive, huge way. It's kind of scary in a way because I'm like, why is everything so different? And I've got the choice to do things that I used to do, but I'm not wanting to do them. And that's why I'm saying I feel they're making me feel what the masculines are going through. So I don't know if you resonate with that, Brianna, but that's how I've been feeling. And now it's a train advert. So it's like someone's getting on a train and like, moving on. And then that's interested. It said bankers. Well, I did say bankers there, whatever that's got to do with it. But bonkers dance floor. So it's like someone could be moving on from like a party lifestyle or some kind of mattress man. And now it's like, yeah, and then it was like a couple cuddled up in bed. So you know what I mean? It's like this feeling coming through for some people. They're like, yeah, that's a simple example. Like somebody could, so whoever this bit's come from, I mean, I'll keep this is for Brianna, but this is what I mean. It's going collective too. If this is you, that's one example for someone. Like you could have just like wanted to go out all the time and party, and something's just almost changed overnight over the last few days or last few weeks where you're like, well, that's funny. I could have wanted to, but I don't want to. Like I'm fantasizing about like a more peaceful sort of quiet life with who I want to live it with. That's for someone. But it's just like there's loads of different things that come through, but it was just because the adverts was just very clear what that was there. Um but the point is, so from my experience of what they've been doing in my own life with that, it's uncomfortable, but I'm trusting in the fact that it's like there's no desire, there's no part of me that wants to. And this isn't like big serious stuff I'm talking about. It's just stuff that I used to enjoy. I'm like, when I don't want to go back. It's like it's not me anymore. So weird, isn't it? I could tell the way I'm channeling it. Like that must be how some of you feel. Um, so it's like maybe the things that I'm not. It's like maybe the things I'm taking a break from just now, just ways of being, and I don't know. It's hard. Like just again, I don't need to go into all ins in my life, but it's just it makes sense to me. So I'm just trying to make it, make it fit for you. That maybe I'm just having a break to gather my energy back, and then I will like doing the same sort of things that I was doing before. It's kind of like how I used to walk on the beach every day for 2 hours, and then I stopped doing that, and I was in the house for days on end and stuff. Low battery, your Mac will sleep soon unless plugged in. Right, I've got 10%. I'll hurry up reading this. You know what I mean? And then now it's like I don't do it every day anymore. I just do it like when I'm guided to, and I trust. It's kind of like that. So however it fits. But it's like I've jumped the timeline. So I feel some of you have too, or you will soon, and you'll get what I'm saying. It'll feel weird because it's new and it's scary. But when you're actually just give it a couple of weeks and you'll be like, oh shit, yeah, this feels way more comfortable. And it could be because something was draining your energy and you weren't aware of it or something. Like something you were doing or someone or a few people, I don't know. Once it's digested into your current incarnation, you will feel more like yourself again. That's like what I was just saying. So you will feel like you are more of yourself, more stable, more full, more at home in your own being. It is a lovely state of being to enjoy, which makes any ups and downs and integration process more bearable. This oracle brings specific guidance that some of these past life gifts of other incarnations are also associated with ancient Egypt and civilizations connected to ancient Egypt, which I happen to have right here, and I was looking at them before I even started the live. Um, Such as Sirius and the Pleiades. Look out for the symbols, books, crystals, colours that interest you, and pay attention to your dreams. If it's helpful to be conscious of any issues around the past life skills return to you now, you'll become aware of them so that they can be acknowledged, accepted, and released. Like I've said, often when integrations occur in, people who have been connected to you in such lifetimes become a more prominent part of your life. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So again, that can be a great thing, but sometimes it can be a test. It's possible that they will remain thus, or that the integration happens and you continue to grow, and some of the relationships will fall away as you have completed the karmic healing. So this is what I'm saying. This is for all the masculine females and males and feminines where this might apply. I wouldn't say romantically, but whatever it is for you. Integration, the energies associated with the past life distilled the golden gift and are ready to move on. Basically, that's what the karmic journeys are for. You know, whether you're a feminine or a masculine, but particularly with a masculine, you have to go through the karmic lessons with the karmic partners because you have to see what you really don't want to know what it is you do really want. So, like, you know, toxic drinking lifestyles or whatever, much worse than that. Oh my god. What the fuck? As I was saying, it's doing it again. As I was, oh, look, this is the kind of thing, and I want to get a picture of that. Wait a minute. Do it again. Do it again. It says lust or love with arrows. I'm not shitting you. And actually, that just said something about a relationship. What that bit again? Lust, love. I'm taking a fucking photo of that. That's crazy. Yeah, the masculine has to know the difference between lust and love. How are they going to know the difference if they don't experience both? And the burn that comes with lust, you know. Some of the fumbles in the dark or the committing to the lust isn't worth it. Right, so that's interesting. That sign says, I don't know if I can, that sign says expectation and relationship. Oh no, wait a minute. Expectation, independent. Oh, I'm not getting a picture of that. It says expectation one way and independence the other. So I think they're saying, you know, the masculines at one point were like, oh, I know it's going to be like this, so I'm not choosing that path. I'm going to stay independent. So that might be people actually choose to stay single. Like that could be something that you've done. Like, oh, I just know that's not for me. I don't want to be tied down. I want to be free. So I'm going to stay independent. I don't want to become like what's happened in the past. Which remember, I say all the time, but people need to hear it. You cannot think that just because you've had something like that in the past, especially because they will all have been, literally all of them will have been karmic. Which, by the way, doesn't mean they were all bad, but it wasn't meant to last forever. And most of the time, there will have been, if not all bad, you know, a lot of it would have been bad with mixed in with good. But unless you've had like gentler kind of soulmates, it's just, you know, it just goes a bit dead in the water and, you know, awkward to end it. But yeah, I'm just feeling like a whole lot of people just totally. It's like they're merging with their past lives. You included, Brianna, and it's just kind of like, if you really change overnight, that's what's happening. Um, you've learned the lessons from the karmic lessons, yeah, and you said that a minute ago. This may take weeks, months, or some cases years. The ritual below, however, will facilitate the process with some more efficiency, but you must try your timing for such matters, for your own soul's guiding the process knows exactly what it's doing. I actually done this one when we were in the with my other membership a few years ago. See now, here's I know what they're doing. This could be a good example. I done this for only a few people, and Brianna was one of them, and like quite a few of the people that got this in my membership are now helping their own people. You know what I mean? So there's a good example of whatever was initiated in that group healing when I pulled this card, because that's usually the only place I use these cards. Um, it did, you know, bring out whatever, activate whatever it was in all of us, me too. So I'm going to read this for Brianna, but this could quite possibly, most likely, bring out something in everyone that's listening if you wanted to. And just, yeah, let me know if it does. So, right. To enable this soul awakening to occur, purification time to assimilate the healing is recommended. You can accomplish this through rest, time in nature, prayer, that your power by exercise with love and mercy and willingness to be guided by Divine Mother Lady Isis, who loves you unconditionally. Use the prayer of past life present power below and healing ritual whenever you intuitively feel you need to. As also know that as wonderful as it sounds, to retrieve past life power and ability is not always without challenge, as I've said. We often need to be willing to be fluid in our understanding and experience of ourselves. We need to be open to reframing our idea of ourselves as more spiritually connected, more powerful, and more responsible for our light on earth. Oh my God, this is interesting. So the downloads I was getting earlier, right, is a lot of it's not just divine masculine men and women. This is actually particularly men, right? Men as a whole, people that aren't on the twin flame journey too. Men are being, it feels like, forced right now to receive the love that they deserve. So just let that sit with you if you're a man watching this. Do you feel like that's happening right now? First of all, if it doesn't feel like that's happening, who are you surrounding yourself with? Because I feel that's a good sign that you're meant to be moving on. I was going to say in the wrong place, but remember, I do feel we're always learning what we're meant to be learning, even if it's really, really challenging. But if you're not in a place that's supporting, receiving the love that you deserve, and feeling good about yourself, you're living in the south node, you're in your past. And this is what I mean. Oh, this is so brilliant. This is again, it's brilliant that they're backing that up because they're talking through me. But that's what they got me to say, is that that's a good sign of living in the past. You know, can you hear me now, Brianna? It's because the mic died. Thanks for that. I did have my spare mic somewhere, but I'll wait and see if she's. Where the fuck? Let's put it somewhere. Get a minute. Sorry for shouting. Capital letters. Oh no, wait a minute. Is this it? Or is that it? Oh, no, this is it. It's gonna. I can't talk for much longer anyway. Can you hear me now? Can you? Oh no, no, you can't. Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. Thank you for that. Right, a quick. Because it's. I can't have that thing in for the mic, and you should have been able to hear me when I took that out, though. That's weird. That didn't work. Right. So what I was saying, but that's very interesting that the mic died at that bit. What bit did you hear me at? I'll just repeat you. So I might be repeating something I said, but what I was basically saying was, never mind, men can't handle my love. And by the way, it's not just romantically. I've actually had scenarios like where, like, um, men can't like it's not that it's not so much that it's men like just triggering men. You know what I mean? It's always men. Like I've given these stories before of in professional play well professional when I've been at mediumship development things. Definitely a lot, not all, because I must stress, and actually, I've actually got a Gemini moon specifically mediumship man friend that was again. I don't know whether he'll catch, but if you do, again, you know who you are, and it's yeah, like not all men are like that. And again, that's I haven't spoken to you for ages. You know who you are. You can email me if you want to, but it's yeah, not all men are like that in mediumship, but I'm sorry to say I have come up against a lot of men that are very jealous of me in like healing fields and stuff like that, especially the older guys. And then, like I've said before, I've had loads of like amazing experiences with men that are not like that, and with people that are well known and stuff like mediumship. Look, mediumship's on that bit of paper. But yeah, no, like it's like guys, yeah, it's just it's because I'm here to bring in the divine feminine codes and the Mary Magdalene energy, and yeah, they're intimidated by me. I don't like, I don't like that, but it's like it's because that love does have the power to move mountains, but if you've got shadows and insecurities and things that you're hiding and masking, I will highlight it to you if you come into contact with me. So yes, that's why I don't have a problem being alone because people will just stay away because they don't want all that to be. You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't. It's not all the time, but it's like I am a big because I'm so honest with myself, which is why I'm saying it. I know it's not everyone's experience, but I personally, that's how I'm able to get results with people because I'm so honest with myself. I couldn't live a lie. Like I couldn't be in a situation where I don't want to be with this person and even just to have kids as well. Do you know what I mean? Let's face it, some people as well, because I'm 40, some people would do that. Oh, I won't have kids. And it's just kind of like, yeah, I would have loved to, but I'm not, I don't like, I'm with the right person, I just want to, I know shit happens and all that, but that's what I mean. It's stuff like, because I've, like said, I know I've seen the timelines where, because I've even, remember, that's what I've said, remember, I've even had readings where some people have, but that's where I don't agree with. I've had personal readings where they've actually said, like, categorically, oh, you know, you'll have two kids with another guy, and that. I'm like, really? Well, that's no happen, does it? Do you know what I'm saying? That's not going to happen. So, but it could have. I get it. Do you know what I mean? It could have, but that wasn't. Yeah, it's interesting. But some people so that's what I mean. Be careful about. You know what I mean? Like I feel very strong. You shouldn't ever say that to people because it's just. And every time I was said that by someone, I can think of loads of about five separate times. Some of them were twin flames. They said it with so much certainty, and I was like, that's when I was like, that's where it showed that I've got way more experience than a lot of people. Because it's yeah, you shouldn't say things like that. Um, and also, I've had other people that didn't pick up on things that were like big things. Not everyone can pick up on everything, but just doing what I do, I'm like, that should have been picked up on. Right, so where did I get to with this? But yeah, the point was, I feel with me saying that about me, it's like you too, Brianna. It's like, am I intimidating or are you intimidated by me? Like, for instance, when we bring it to you, people are intimidated by you. And, you know, a lot of it is jealousy. It's jealousy with me too, like, but that's where we're just like, except we're different because you're more sociable than me, but I'm just like, and I'm all right myself. And now and again, I'll spend it with one of my best pals, but I'm just like, and if I'm lucky enough, maybe the other half of my soul, but I even need to release that, don't I? So, right. That can be confronting at times, but yeah, oh yeah, that see that fits in with what I was saying. No, I don't think I got to that bit. Yeah, you're basically the gist is your light brings out their demons, and it's very um disheartening. Yeah, very disheartening. Unfortunately, I've had too many experiences like that, and I'd like to say it gets easier every time. It doesn't, and I've had a lot of tests where it's actually getting harder, but I'm still passing the tests. But that's very connected to changing timelines. I just um where other people will put up with disrespect, I don't put up with it. So just you pay attention to that too, right? Because the battery's running low. Um, you may or may not see the whole picture. If you do not, then it's necessary. It isn't necessary for healing. Oh yeah, that's so fitting as well. It's like, you know, so like I said, I'm being shown scenarios in my own life and people I'm helping where I don't know. I'm not being quick to judge or make assumptions, but it's like patience is wearing thin and explanations are needed. And it's like if people are being like difficult with you, don't need to put up with that. So again, I know that's really cryptic, but just that's coming through. It's just a matter of being attentive and aware of what's happening right now before us in our lives and releasing that if we follow any pain, we will find what needs healing. Then the gift hidden within the pain can be released. The oracle of past life present power indicates that the gift found in our healing will be in past life talents and abilities. And that's what they're saying. It's like they're getting me to explain that. Like the only reason I'm given such weird scenarios with people in everyday life or like clients as well, it's because it's like when again that client I've used this example so many times. It's like when I it's like when I was upset about that divine masculine female client I've got who might watch this at some point. When she got back in touch, I was sobbing on that video, which did activate a lot of other people's heart spaces, which that's what I feel is happening right now. Two people's heart spaces are opening. Um, it was because I like that is how much I invest in people. Like obviously, like people invest in me when you book a session or when I work long term, and that person done therapy with me. But it's I didn't like I genuinely missed that person. You know, like they were a light in my life as I was to them. But it's long story short, when we spoke on the session, you know, it was the fact that she was like, there wasn't one day where I didn't talk about you, and quite a lot. And what's funny is that's the person that reminds me the most of my twin flame. So I'm just saying, but like, you know what I mean? But I would never have known that because I hadn't spoke to her for a year and a half. And and then at some points I was like, did I upset her? Was there something I done wrong? I was like, we ended this the therapy like on like the amazing terms, and like at some point I like she wants to share like how I helped her and stuff, you know, and that'll all come about when it's meant to. But it was nothing like, you know, it wasn't about me, it was about her. And that's what my guys kept telling me in God. But you know, it's even we all do that. So and again I've got other scenarios with that people they still haven't come back and get like they've left it on, oh, I'm just healing, and then like you know, left it to be like, you know, I'll get in touch with you and I'm in a better place, and it's been ages. So, but I, you know, but I'm just pointing out that a lot of people would start bitching and gossiping and saying all this shit. And it's, nobody's immune to that. Like, I've got my people where I could be like, that's because that's my past life gift. I'm here to like really understand when someone's ghosting me, like, definitely if it's a client or even in other situations where I've went to people for help, there's usually because there's something going on with them and it's being mirrored to me because maybe nobody else is seeing what's going on with them. So it's like I pray for them, and then it's like that card. The answers will come. You know what I mean? And by the way, if this cuts me off, it cuts me off. And uh, could I? This is what I'm going to do. I am going to read this activation. Yeah, it'll give me enough time to do this. So, Brianna, like I said, I am the whole time I've been reading it, I've been setting that intention, praying for you. But whatever it is that's meant to be realized or awakened and activated in you, that you need to remember. And I feel it might be about getting the clarity of whether this is meant to be closed out or continued with this guy. But just be open to whatever it is in your life. And everyone else, listen for the incantation for whatever that's about too. And I am actually going to set the intention for me too, that with all the unopened kind of files, any karmic things like that with me that might cause me to worry throughout my day or not sleep at night, that these things are quickly resolved and closed out for me and for all of you, because I just can't. And again, that's none of them are with my. None of them are even the things about my twin flame, but fuck, obviously that's the main one that I'm like, I'm ready for that to be that conversation to happen. Right, so I call back to me through unconditional love and grace the past life energy that fills this situation and place. Let my past and present life ability help me reach my highest destiny. I call for clarity, insight, and peace, a place of empowerment I now reach. Peace and empowerment, that is what we're all wanting. You might not word it like that, but if you think about it, that is, most people when you're healed anyway, and I don't mean, oh, I'm healed, I don't need any more healing. You've done enough healing to be like, I just don't want to live in this chaos anymore, this drama. How did I even live like this? I just want peace. And if you're on the twin flame journey, there's 1%. If it cuts me off, it'll do it the right way. I want peace with the other half of my soul. That's where a lot of you're at. So, and this card was over there. Look, my heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. So, if you've lost faith in this person, try to get the faith back. Go to a healer, book a session with me. Don't fall into that too much because they can feel it. You'll be seeing all the signs. Let's see if I can fit this in. He will cover you with his feathers. He will shelter you with his wings. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Receiving and love it fully. Love you and appreciate you greatly. Love you and have a brilliant birthday. Oh, look, this is what's happening. Someone wants to say, I wish I could take my words back. You're their lover. They wish they treated you better. I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Our connection's so intense it scares me sometimes. It doesn't even say it. Sometimes scares me. My feelings for you are overwhelm me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. See how that still fits with you? That's like you saying that to him. But look, they're